Get up, you son of a bitch!
Cause Punch Drunk loves ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Boxing. Man. Shout out to all the modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, my friends. A la bebida, a beber, to drink today. Passionation in the building. What's good, man? Shout out to all the members of the channel. Shout out to all the subscribers of the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Become a member. You already know the link is in the comment section. What's good, Passionation? She said, man, it's normally a party when Canelo fights, but not this time. Canelo is a sellout. Damn. Oh, man. Even the Canelo Alvarez fans is turning on Canelo Alvarez. Damn, my brother Passionation said that Canelo Alvarez is a sellout, that he sold out. Y'all already know that Cinco de Mayo is supposed to be Canelo Alvarez Day, the celebration of the Mexican fan base. And Canelo Alvarez took that turkey out, shake money, and ran over there to Saudi Arabia. Gonna leave us with the Cinco de Mayo week. At least in May 2nd, we're gonna have Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. We're gonna have Devin the Dream Haney versus Jose Ramirez, and we're gonna have Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa. Shout out to Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar de la Hoya, for providing his type of fighters. Go, you know what I'm saying? In terms of Jose Ramirez and Arnold Barbosa. Shout out to Rick, great manager and stuff like that of both Arnold Barbosa and Jose Ramirez. Bam Rodriguez, Virgil Ortiz. I think he's the manager of Bam Rodriguez. I know he's the manager of Virgil Ortiz as well. We got Naoya Inoue. Out of all people, Naoya Inoue, the 4th Division World Champion, 2 Division Undisputed, is going to come to Las Vegas and tell the world, I had to go to Japanese, have to come over here to Cinco de Mayo because Canelo Alvarez is a sellout. Oh, Canelo Alvarez is a sellout. I come here to Cinco de Mayo. I be Japanese warrior. I'm Japanese samurai. You, Canelo, sold out, and I will come to America to give the Mexican people what they deserve. You, Canelo Alvarez, go to Saudi Arabia. I come to Las Vegas to your Mexican people because you are sellout. Now, gonna be performing out here in Las Vegas, Cinco de Mayo. You would think that, you know what I'm saying? You would think like probably a David Benavidez. See, that's the best opportunity for David Benavidez to take that should have took over this date. David Benavidez should have fought anybody. You know what I'm saying? If I was David Benavidez, I would have fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. just for the date. Just to tell the whole world, I'm taking over the day. Canelo Alvarez have left the Mexican people out there in America, in this region. He went out there to Saudi Arabia. He's going to be fighting somebody that he didn't even want to fight. Hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight undisputed, going to be fighting William Scull El Cubano, a guy that he didn't even think too much of. As a matter of fact, he thought so less of William Scull that it was a right for him to forfeit his undisputed crown to fight Edgar Berlanga. But all money ain't good money. And that money of turkey I'll shake. You would do what I said to Canelo Alvarez. You would do it. Not what I want you to do is you to come to Saudi Arabia. Come on, Turkey. I say that Dimitri Andre was a terrible fighter. William Scull is a terrible fighter. Please don't make me do it. You would do as I say, my friend. I would give you their money. And what I want you to do is come to Saudi Arabia, like I said, and you fight William Scull to get that title back because I want you to fight Terence Bud Crawford for the undisputed world championship belt. Do you understand me, Canelo Alvarez? But Turkey, you know that Cinco de Mayo, Las Vegas, my day. It's my day. It's my day and payday for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I go to over there, nobody gonna go to over there. Okay? Nobody. Just don't talk to me in that tone, Canelo Alvarez. You would do as I said. You're gonna fight in my country. Who cares about the Mexican people out there in Las Vegas? Who give a fuck about the people, the Mexican people in Los Angeles? Who give a fuck about the people in Mexico? You would do as I said. Fight William Scott, bring that belt, and you would fight Bud Crawford because that is my dream. Canelo Alvarez said, you know what? Matter of fact, man, ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a damn what y'all feel. I feel like Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul would have been more exciting than the William Scull fight. And you guys may not admit it because you don't want to admit it, because some of y'all want to hold on to a narrative, because I understand that a lot of people has been criticizing Canelo Alvarez, and you, the Canelo Alvarez army. I mean, there's conservative Canelo Alvarez fan like myself. You know what I'm saying? I give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt throughout his whole career. I give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt for his whole career. But has come a time when now I got to look at Canelo Alvarez and be like, mi hermano, my friend. Now you ducking David Benavidez. Remember, I was one of the guys that be like, you can't shame Canelo Alvarez for not fighting David Benavidez, because David Benavidez have yet fought Caleb Plant, but then he fought Caleb Plant, and then he fought the Andre, the two division champion undefeated, and then he fought Alexander, only lost one time, and then he fought David Morrell Jr. Now it's time, Canelo Alvarez, to give him an opportunity, okay? To give him an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a damn. You don't want to admit it, but let's admit it. I'd rather have Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul as a spectacle. All right? Bring all the eyeballs. It would have been Netflix too. We didn't even have to pay for it. Think about think about the undercard. The undercard in the Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. No. Jake Paul is not a boxer. We know Jake Paul more than William Scull. Everybody out here knows Jake Paul more than William Scull. If Jake Paul was fighting on nobody and William Scull was fighting somebody else, you'll be watching Jake Paul. It don't even have to be Canelo Alvarez. You'll be watching Jake Paul. Let's stop playing around. Come on, man. This is punch roll boxing. You don't gotta fake it with me. You don't gotta fake it with me. If William Scull was fighting a decent fight, you will watch Jake Paul fighting a bum in the street rather than William Scull fighting a decent fight. Am I right or wrong? Damn it, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Tell me the truth, y'all. Don't be fake with me. I know there's a lot of channels out there that spin a lot of negative narrative on Canelo Alvarez, and there's the debunk army and stuff like that. There's a war going on outside, and you too. You feel me? You know, if Jake Paul was fighting Tyson Fury, the rematch, and William Scull going to be fighting Sullivan, you guys will be watching Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury. Not Tyson Fury, I'm sorry. Tommy Fury, the rematch. Y'all don't got to lie. You don't got to lie, Craig. You don't got to lie. You don't got to lie, Craig. You don't got to lie. Also, breaking news. We're going to be talking more about this card, okay? This card, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. This is the card. This is the card, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me take this thing out of the way. And this car is basura. It's trash. I don't like it to cheat. I don't give a damn. This card is garbage. I don't care. Huh? Where's PPC when you need it? Yeah, I said it. Who's going to vouch for this card? I told you. Look at the if Bacoli, if they did a set of Bacoli, 1 day notice to get knocked the F out by Joseph Parker. See, this would have been a good fight. Anybody that want to say that this is a good fight is because you want to hold on to the narrative in the YTBC, in the YouTube boxing community, in Twitter boxing, and IG boxing, because you know there's a war going on outside with the turkey out shake, the PBC cards. And there's the fan base is saying, I don't want to pay no $80 for this, but y'all ain't paying no $25 for the last crescendo. Y'all ain't paying no damn. That shit was $45K. $45K, the American boxing fan provided turkey out shake. $45K pay-per-view buys. That's what we're worth. Because I told you a long time ago that the American boxing fan, they was just talking shit. You don't want to support boxing. And look, that last Crescendo card was good. It was great. But a lot of people were saying that it was the greatest of all time. 45K, if that's the greatest of all time, and only 45K pay-per-view buys in America. Shit. That means the hardcore boxing fans robbed the ish, stole the ish. Hey, yo, the American boxing fans son maldito jolopero. Somos jolopero, dije yo. Jolopero, say. If you don't know what a jolopero is a dude that steals from drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? The boxing fans son un tro de jolopero, stealing the fight. The last Crescendo was supposed to be the greatest card in the history of the sport of boxing. They put it for $25. Everybody was bitching and moaning. Oh my God, PBC, $80 is too much money. It's too much. It's too much. I can't afford it. No. Al Heyman, it's not fair. Okay, I don't have the money to pay a pay-per-view. $80 is too much, my friend. No, bring it down, Al Heyman. Bring it down, Al Hamon. I don't have the money. I can't even go pinching. $5. No fight party over here. Everybody was complaining. Then Turkey, I'll shake you. I'd hit it. I'd have my ears on the ground. And there's a lot of boxing fans that are irritated. There's a lot of Turkey, I'll shake. I has my ear on the ground. And there's a lot of boxing fans irritated. Frustrated of the $80 pay-per-view. I have a proposition. Come down, boxing fan. I'm the Turk. How about $25, my friend? And you're the hardcore boxing fan in America and stuff like that. Oh yeah. You see, Turkey, I'll say $25. That's what we need, Turkey. You know what I'm saying? I can afford $25. And look at the car, yo. Look at Al Heyman. He got $80 for Tank Davis and Lamar Rhodes. Who the fuck is the Cucaracha? Who is the fuck? It's the Cucaracha. I ain't paying no $80 for Cucaracha and Tank. Look at this called the last Crescendo. I ain't know how to spell last Crescendo, but I know what $25 mean. I'm paying for that. $25 and stuff like that. Y'all still can't come out your pocket. Hey, yo, probably Turkey out shake. When he found out the numbers, the pay-per-view numbers, because he said, this is the best card. This is the best card in the history of the sport of boxing. I know that everybody would pay. We would have 1 million pay-per-views by. He saw Excellency, you would not believe the numbers. What do you mean? It is success. I'm the Turk. It's a success. What is the number? 1.26 million pay-per-view buys or something? Give me the numbers. All right, in UK, there's 200 pay-per-view buys. In Australia, there's 189 pay-per-view buys. In Africa, there is 90. In America, is this a mistake? There is a 3 before the 4 and the 5 because this does not make sense. 45K pay-per-view buys. These Americans are fucking cheap. You guys are an embarrassment. I've been saying it for a while, bro. I've been saying it for a while. You guys didn't want to admit it, but here, Punch Drunk Boxing, I break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Y'all familiar with the channel? I kept on saying, yo, the American boxing fans is toxic. The American boxing fan is like, you don't care about the sport of boxing and stuff like that. And yeah, it seems like I'm contradicting myself because I'm saying that this card is trashy. The reason why I'm saying this card is trashy, right here, let me put it right here. It's because the principle of this fight, of this card, I'm sorry. This is the reason why I'm saying it's trashy. Because it's not genuine. This card is not. The Fatal Fury of Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull is not It's not genuine. And that's why I'm saying it's trashy. See, when you do something that is genuine, it's going to come out trashy. You could play this facade and you could dress it how you want to dress it. You could put a makeup on, and this is what it is. It's like, hey, yo, this card for me is like a makeup. You know them chicks that don't look attractive like that. You know what I'm saying? And sorry for the ladies. I know a lot of ladies be like, what you mean, Punch Drunk? What you trying to say about unattractive? You trying to say that this card look like Clarissa Shields? This card looks like Clarissa Shields, okay? When I look at this card, it reminds me of Clarissa Shields. Trashy, nasty. They get mad. Ay, taquillado. Se quillaron la gente. This card is like a makeup. Trying to make this card look cute. Trying to make this card look pretty. But it just got a makeup on. This is underneath this card is trash. Underneath this card is trash. It's ugly. It's nasty. Got a bad attitude. It got a bad personality. If you understand what I'm trying to say, folks. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Do y'all get the example I'm trying to give y'all? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand the words that is coming out of my mouth? Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Help me out in the chat. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This card is like unattractive, bad attitude, stanky, trashy bitch with a pound of makeup on. And if you don't know her, you will think that she's all that. But she's not all that. It's the makeup. It's the fake booty. It's the fake injection in the lips. It's the the face tattoos. HLD in the building. Let me know what y'all think. HLD, one of my brother. Boricua. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Give me a yes or no. Help a brother out. I just want to be understood. You don't got to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. Understanding is not agreeing or disagreeing. But at least you understand what I'm trying to say. That this card right here is not supposed to be. Look, I told y'all before, while everybody was so hype about Martin Bacoli facing Joseph Parker in 1 day's notice, if Bacoli didn't fight Joseph Parker, I'll be looking at this card and be like, yo, Bacoli, Effa Ajaba. Wow. But you know the last thing that I think of with Bacoli is him getting knocked out. The last thing I'm thinking about Jaime Munguia is him getting knocked out. And the last thing I'm thinking about Canelo Alvarez is him going 12 rounds with Edgar Berlanga. Badu Jack, I forgot how he looked like. The last time I remember Badu Jack is when he had a crack in his forehead and a bunch of blood was streaming down all his face. Looked like the part of Red Sea. Because this card is not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This card is a facade. This card is not supposed to take place. The only reason this dumb card is taking place all because of this imagination of Turkey Al Sheikh that he wants to see Canelo versus Bud Crawford for the undisputed world championship belt. And he put this card just for one thing, for one reason, a reason that he contradicts what he may feel about the sport of boxing. Because Turkey Al Sheikh pushed the other belts away. Remember William Scull and Canelo Alvarez? Remember the WBC? Canelo Alvarez was going to get the WBC belt, right? Hold on, let me put this. Y'all remember that? Remember? And then Turkey Al Sheikh said, get the WBC belt, get that fuck out of the stage. Get out of here. I only care about two belts. The ring and the TK, get that stinky green belt out of the damn stage and the Radio City Music card. He ain't say it in those words, but that's what he meant to say. Y'all saw the video, right? I read lips. I was reading the damn lips. Okay? I was reading the damn lips. He was like, Canelo Alvarez, la WBC. No, Canelo, get that green, nasty belt from Mauricio Surman out of the damn stage right now. I'm Turkey. The only reason, folks, that we're having this trashy card is because Turkey outshake imagination, Turkey obsession of Canelo versus Bud. And he needs the IBF belt that he don't care about. He don't care about it because he only wants one belt. The only belt that he truly respects is the Ring Magazine, which he contradicts himself, is that he does care about the other belts because he needs the William Scull belt for Canelo Alvarez. You saw the question. What was the only question that Turkey Al-Sheikh had for Canelo Alvarez? Would you finish? Would you capitalize? Would you bring their whole belt together? Would you admit it? You better not disappoint me. You'd better... What, you collect everything, my friend? So go to the Terrence Crawford. And yes, they was disrespecting William Scull. He said, Willie G said, bro, lately you've been saying a lot of garbage. You are starting to sound like the LBTC. I don't know who they are. Also, the Clarissa jokes were funny at first, but now you sound like you are bullying her. Oh, look at Willie G, guys. He says, I'm bullying Clarissa Shields. Well, how I'm bullying her? I just told, I did a video and I said, you know what? That Clarissa Shields, the only thing that makes her trashing is her personality, is her attitude. She changed her attitude. Why are you getting mad? It's the truth. Nobody likes her attitude. Oh my God. Look at it. Look at Willie G, Captain Saberho. Look at Captain Saberho, ladies and gentlemen, at the Tigre. I mean, it was funny at first, but now you're being a bully. Punch Frick, stop it, all right? Just calm down with the jokes, all right? She's a beautiful lady, and she is attractive. She's dating Papoose. They're a beautiful couple and stuff like that. And she has a great movie. I saw it in Christmas. Willie G, grow tough skin. Why you trying to be Captain Saberho around here? Clarissa should fix her attitude, all right? It seems like Willie G. It seems like Willie. He said, lately I'm you're saying a lot of what is the garbage shit that I'm saying, Willie G? What is the garbage shit that I'm saying? You telling me that is not true? That the only reason why Canelo Alvarez is fighting William Scull is for Canelo Alvarez to get that belt back? So the fight that Turkey Al-Sheikh wants in September of Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez is for Bud Crawford to strive to capture a 3-division undisputed world championship belt? You think you think that Canelo and Turkey Al-Sheikh truly respect William Scull and really wanted to put a great show for William Scull? You really think so? Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. Anybody out here really think? Hey, yo, look. Remember what we said. Remember what we said in the beginning. This guy came with that confidence. He came with the facade that he has unlimited cash. He came into the sport of boxing saying that he don't want boxing to be like it used to be. He's going to be the savior of boxing. He's going to bring back. He wants the best, fighting the best. William Scull versus Canelo Alvarez is not the best, fighting the best. Is this what your unlimited money has to offer the sport of boxing? No. Just like we hold Bob Arum accountable, Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya accountable, Eddie Hearn accountable, PBC, Al Heyman, a.k.a. Al Hamon accountable, damn it, we holding Turkey Al-Sheikh accountable. If you have unlimited money, this is the product that you come up with, we want PBC back. Everybody go separate. Do your own show. Do your own shows. I've seen Matchroom shows do better than this. I've seen Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotion have a better card than this. I've seen Bob Arum have a better card than this. If this is what you're going to provide with your unlimited cash and your bravado of you're the master of everything in boxing, you are boxing, you would bring everything back and you have a limited card. This is what you're bringing us. Get the F out of here. I told you from the beginning. Yes, Turkey Al-Sheikh has done good things just like every other promoter has done good things. Yeah, this thing that he is boxing, already putting him in the Hall of Fame in Las Vegas. Wow, 1 year and a half. For what? For what? For what? He's in the Hall of Fame already in Las Vegas. For what? 1 year and a half. For what? What he did that we never seen. Well, Turkey Al-Sheikh's job is to bring us the fight that we all want to see. that we've been begging for. The number one fight in America, especially and probably the world, is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. And if Turkey doesn't bring that fight, he ain't doing shit that we never seen before. Your job is to bring us what we want. You got the money. There is no excuse with the pocket that you got and the funds that you got and the bank that you got and the amount that you got that you bring us Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull. Get the F out of here. Get the hell out of here. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't giving you no props for that. Jaime Munguia and Bruce good. It's a good fight. A fight that's not supposed to happen because Jaime Munguia was not supposed to get knocked out by that. But Cody versus Ajaba is not what it should have been because you're stupid. You stupid for putting Bakoli versus the most active heavyweights, elite, on a roll in Parker, thinking that these guys are fucking toys and putting them in a 1 day's notice. Using gloves that's not even his. Probably didn't get tested. Probably had a hangover. Hell no. Y'all could munch and y'all could bite the ass pimples of Turkey Out Shake all you want. We calling it how we see it. This guy ain't no damn genius. He is a rich dude with a pocket, with a large pocket, using these fighters like toys. And no, Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez is not a good fight. That's the ultimate mismatch. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing that we never seen. Good. Thank you for Beterbiev versus Bivol. Thank you for the undisputed heavyweight championship out there. We almost didn't have for a quarter of a century. And Usyk and Tyson Fury. But also, you put Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. You put Francis Ngannou versus AJ. Why you ain't put the damn Deontay Wilder versus AJ instead of giving me a Deontay Wilder and Parker and giving me AJ and Adewale? Just should have gave me the damn mother effing fight when it was there. Get out of here. The only reason why a bunch of these people is biting the ass pimple of Turkey Out Shake is because they use a Turkey Out Shake narrative to just hate on the PBC. Keep it real in this community. We're not dumb around here. This card is trash. Compared to the money that this man have, where Canelo Alvarez is at in his career, and the fight that we've been asking Canelo Alvarez, this is a trash basura. Not worth for recycle. Throwing it in compacta. This is trash. And thank you, Al Sheikh. Matter of fact, you know I'm gonna give thank you for Turkey Al Sheikh. Turkey Al Sheikh. Turkey Al Sheikh. I'm gonna say this, Turkey Al Sheikh. Turkey Al Sheikh. Listen to your boy, Mr. Moonshine, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you for this card. For this card not to be in American soil and take this garbage all the way to Saudi Arabia. Thank you. That's what I'm going to thank Turkey Al Sheikh. Thank you for taking this garbage of a card and putting it in Saudi Arabia. It's not worth to be in American soil. How about that? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yo, Punch, calm down. Watch your mouth. You might not get meter credential. Get meter credential. Shove that meter credential up your ass. I don't give a damn. I keep it real. Keep it real. This ain't legit. This is trash. This is trash. You should have provided us what we've been asking for. You demoting Canelo. This ain't the standard. You telling me, hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, let's be real, let's be honest. Let's call it how I see it. Canelo Alvarez fans, hey, yo, if you come into this channel, and I'm talking about the Canelo Alvarez, look, I'm talking about the Canelo Alvarez in this channel. Not in this channel. I'm sorry, not in this channel. In this community, in the YTBC. I understand. Listen to me. Listen to me, folks. I understand. Calm down, relax. Throw your egos, push your egos aside. I understand this community very, very well. Those who know me and those know this channel, I've been here for several years. We understand the narrative pushers. We understand the narrative, the narrative debunkers. We understand the channels and the people that support Canelo Alvarez. We understand the channels and the people that hate Canelo Alvarez. I understand that in this community, there's a war that people always have to defend Canelo Alvarez because some of the negative narratives that push upon that they push on Canelo Alvarez is race baiting narrative, is that he hasn't done shit, that he's afraid, that he's pussy, he's this and he's that. And then there's got to be a lot of pushback, right? It got to be a lot of pushback. And then when you see somebody that's giving Canelo Alvarez constructive criticism, you think that is a hate. It's not a hate. We know think about it, you thought that Canelo Alvarez partnering up with Turkey Al Sheikh, that the first fight was Canelo versus William Scull. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be honest, mi gente. Let's be real. Let's be honest. When we heard Turkey speak about Canelo Alvarez before he partnered up with Canelo Alvarez, Turkey Al Sheikh. Hold on. Let me see if I still got it here. I hope I got it here. This was Turkey Al Sheikh. This what Turkey Al Sheikh thought about Canelo Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen. I heard what Canelo Alvarez said, that he respects me but doesn't like the way that we do business. As for him respecting me, he doesn't matter to me if he does or not. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it, because I only target big fights at their fair prices. So of course, anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. And I know how he feels after losing to Bervar. So he's been looking for easier fights ever since. Also, I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Therefore, I knew he was wasting our time and making excuses with bigger amounts of money that can be paid. So I am continuing my way to make big fights that serve the boxing world, and he's on his way to making easy show only fights. This is Turkey Al Sheikh's writing. This is Turkey Al Sheikh's mind. Now you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm just not being honest with y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, help me out here, folks. Help me out here, folks. Help me out here, folks. Is this a big fight? This man was shaming Canelo Alvarez. This is your guy. See, the reason why I didn't trust, he doesn't like Canelo Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say it like this. Turkey Al Sheikh does not like Canelo Alvarez. Turkey Al Sheikh is using Canelo Alvarez just to get his boy a big fight, and that's Bud Crawford. As a matter of fact, they doing injustice with Bud Crawford because they trying to ice Bud Crawford just in case that he doesn't get hurt so he could get that Canelo Alvarez opportunity. This ain't about Canelo Alvarez. Turkey Al Sheikh winning Canelo Alvarez has nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez's legacy. This is to use Canelo Alvarez. This has nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez's legacy. William Scull has nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez's legacy. The Bud Crawford fight has nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez's legacy. The next fight is nothing. He's not here to enhance the legacy of Canelo Alvarez. This is why I say it's a trash. This is what I'm saying. This is a trash event. Because it's all for the wrong reasons, ladies and gentlemen. This is all for the wrong reasons. This fight, nobody asked for, nobody wants. Canelo don't want to fight Scull. Turkey Al Sheikh don't respect Scull. Did Turkey Al Sheikh ask William Scull a question? In Radio City Musical, did Turkey Al Sheikh even acknowledge William Scull? Even William Scull said it was disrespectful. Put it this way. Look at Turkey Al Sheikh's last tweet. Hold on. Let me see if he does respect William Scull. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. I'm going to prove it to y'all. This guy don't respect no William Scull. It's an object. He's just an object. Hold on. Got you right here, folks. Let me see if he took it out. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I got you right here. Give me a second. 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 Let me put this. Let me so y'all can see what I'm talking about. He said William Scull versus Ajabi is a banger. Could have been a banger. The last thing we talk about Bukoli is him getting knocked down. He don't got momentum. Hold on. This was Turkey Out Shake, ladies and gentlemen. History in the making. Fatal Fury, Canelo versus Scull lands in rehab. For the first time ever, Canelo defends his undisputed crown outside the U.S. and Mexico. Can't miss this one. For the first time, Canelo defends his undisputed crown. Oh no, Turkey Out Shake. The reason you put in this fight is because he's not undisputed anymore. The only reason you put in this fight is because so he could get his undisputed crown. Because you want that undisputed crown up against Terrence Bud Crawford. It's the only reason we get in this bum-ass card. It's the only reason we get in this trashy-ass fight. That's the reason. He doesn't even respect William Scull, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't respect William Scull, then the other people ain't gonna respect William Scull. He don't consider William Scull a champion. He don't consider William Scull nothing. And this is what I mean, that they're contradicting themselves. If you only care about one belt, but you only getting this event for that one belt that you need so you could push and have the fight for Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, that Bud Crawford is going to be striving for a 3-division undisputed world champion, then you do care about the belts. Then the belts do matter to you, Turkey Out Shake, because you could easily tell Canelo Alvarez dropped the belt. We all know that you are the undisputed at super middleweight division. Carry only the lineal championship Ring Magazine belt, and let's start this TKO belt. See, if I was Turkey Out Shake, if you really was sincere about not liking the belts, this is the perfect time to push this TKO belt. This is the perfect time. Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me break it down to you. Let me break it down to you. Champions make the belt. Champions make the belt. When it was only the WBA, before that it was another name. Then the WBC came along. Muhammad Ali gave power to the WBC belt. Miguel Cotto put weight on the WBO belt. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Cotto put weight on that WBO strap. Anthony Joshua and Triple G put weight on the IBO belt. Without Anthony Joshua and Triple G, the IBO belt doesn't mean shit. This was the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me switch that up. Hold on. Give me a sec. What happened? Hold on, folks. This was the perfect opportunity for Turkey Out Shake to implement the TKO belt in this fight. Because think about it. If he tells Canelo Alvarez, drop that belt. Canelo Alvarez, drop that fucking belt. Who gives a fuck about that garbage? Hold this belt for me and hold this belt for me. And then Canelo Alvarez, being the face of boxing, that's the momentum. He sets the bar if belts mean something and if belts don't mean nothing. It all got to start with the face of boxing. If Canelo Alvarez said while he's active and the face of boxing that this belts don't mean shit, that starts the movement. So if I was Turkey Out Shake, tell Canelo Alvarez to drop all them belts, that only the TKO belt or the Ring Magazine belt is on the line, and then you take that TKO belt and ring to the fight with Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. September. Take that belt. Put it on the line. But he contradicted himself. Sliding counter said, look, I'm saying the card is aight. But because of the magnitude of what people say about Turkey, because the unlimited cash of Turkey, because we know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying that the principle and the morals of this fight is not for the right reasons. Canelo Alvarez is fighting William Scull for all the wrong reasons. It's only to push a damn mismatch of Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. This card is nothing right here. He ain't doing nothing special. He ain't doing nothing special, folks. Yeah, truly like this card. Jaime Munguia, last fight, got knocked out. Martin Bakoli got knocked out. Badu Jack, we don't remember when he was back in the ring. Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull and Cinco de Mayo while we was begging. How does it go from Jaime Munguia? Think about it, folks. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. Look. Come on. Come on. Let's be honest, folks. Let's be honest. In terms of accomplishment, it went from this. It went from John Ryder, Jamel Charlo coming up 2 division up, right? Jamel Charlo is the accomplished fighter, but he was moving 2 division up. We got Jaime Munguia, we got Edgar Berlanga, and we got William Scull. And then Canelo Alvarez is going to be facing Bud Crawford. That's truly coming 3 division up, because we already know how he performed versus Madrimov at 154. He's not a great 154. He's an ordinary, barely lost at 154. Bud Crawford doesn't even have momentum going into a Canelo Alvarez fight. This is not like if Bud Crawford at least would have knocked out Madrimov, right? Or at least would have stopped a Charlo or stopped a Fundura and be like, damn, Bud Crawford is the best 154. The best fight for Bud Crawford in 154 is Virgil Ortiz, in my opinion, right now. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And if you're going to be the people that's going to tell me, that's going to come to my channel or my chat and say, yo, but Punch, you got to understand that is the money. Oh, now you're giving me Gervonta Tank Davis talking points. So all that fakeness of y'all going at Gervonta Tank Davis, if y'all going to come and tell me that the reason Canelo Alvarez is doing this because it's about the money, Punch, you can't be mad. It's the money. It's the money. Well, that's why Gervonta Tank Davis been doing that shit his whole career, for the money. Come on now. Don't switch up the narrative now. Don't switch up your talking point, because now you're gonna be talking like Gervonta Tank Davis fanboys, right? Oh, Punch, no, you got to understand that Turkey Al-Sheikh is giving him the money to do that shit versus William Scull. Well, PBC and Al Heyman was giving Gervonta Tank Davis all that money to do the Lamar Roach, the Rolly Romero, the Hector Luis Garcia, and stuff like that. Are the Canelo Alvarez fanboys going to adopt the Gervonta Tank Davis talking point? Let me know. Let me know. Is that what we trying to say here? No, Punch, you know what I'm saying? It's the money, yo. Give me a sec. Who's that? Scull will retire after this fight. Mayweather did this. He said Canelo has the right. Canelo Alvarez has the right through he's proved himself. Stan Davis hasn't proved anything. It doesn't matter. It's money. It's money. It's money. Mayweather did it. Here we go. Every time we talk about Canelo, somebody got to put a rabbit of a Floyd Mayweather out their hat. Every time we talk about boxing, a mother got to put a Rocky Marciano up this ass. That's what you want. That's what you want. Rocky Marciano. Every time we talk about Canelo, somebody got to mention Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez. Floyd Mayweather fought Maidana. Floyd Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton. Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather fought Shane Mosley. Floyd Mayweather fought Zab Judah. Floyd Mayweather fought Gotti. Floyd Mayweather fought all these guys. Don't compare no Mayweather to Canelo Alvarez. Y'all got to stop that narrative. Floyd Mayweather didn't just do that. No, he did it. He fought them all. Floyd Mayweather fought them all. Floyd Mayweather fought them all, including Canelo. He took a chance of a young fighter. At a young, hungry lion, he took a chance. He gave that man a chance. Even he gave Victor Ortiz a chance because it was supposed to be Andre Berto, but Victor Ortiz beat Andre Berto. He even gave two young, hungry lions, Mexicans, a chance. Y'all didn't pass the Floyd Mayweather test. No, Floyd Mayweather just didn't do that. Floyd Mayweather fought everybody he needed to fight. Jice in the building. It's a solid card. You have the. Give me one sec. There's people that love boxing. There's the ones that love the boxer. He said himself and Razaki is a solid card. You have the Munguia rematch. Fat Bacoli can redeem himself, and Rozicki versus Jack. Good card. Stop hating, bro. Oh, now I'm hating, bro. It's always that I'm hating, bro. It's almost that I'm hating, right? I'm hating on this card. Jice, why you think I'm hating on this card? It's already 47 minutes of me explaining myself why I feel like this card is not genuine. You don't understand what I'm saying, my brother? That this card could have been something if it wasn't for the ego of Turkey Al Sheikh. Ustedes no están entendiendo lo que estoy diciendo, mi gente. You don't understand, Jice? This card is basura because it's not genuine. Don't you understand? Canelo versus Scull? Are you nuts? You thought that the first thing that we was thinking about when Turkey Al Sheikh was going to partner up with Canelo Alvarez, we thought, this is what I thought, that damn, Turkey Al Sheikh got the bag. Turkey Al Sheikh, I would give Canelo Alvarez a contract that he cannot refuse. And if he was smart, this is the words of Turkey Al Sheikh. If he is smart, he will accept. When I'm thinking about Turkey Al Sheikh and the unlimited cash that the Prince of Saudi Arabia has given Turkey Al Sheikh, that he has the power to do what other people didn't have the power to do, is bring us David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. I didn't think that with all the power that Turkey Al Sheikh have in the sport of boxing, that the first Canelo Alvarez partnership is bringing William Scull and Canelo Alvarez. You guys are smoking crack if you don't agree with me. Please, folks, in the chat, deja la vaina. They have the narrative of other channels. I understand. I am Punch Run Boxing. Yo soy latino también. Yo lo entiendo a ustedes. Yo lo entiendo. I understand. The negative narrative on Canelo Alvarez. Oh, Canelo Alvarez ain't doing this. Canelo Alvarez. And the negative push on Canelo Alvarez. Y'all need to debunk any criticism of Canelo Alvarez. But you cannot tell me that when y'all thought about Canelo and Turkey emerging together. Sin Vaselina. Y'all thought that we was going to get Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull in Cinco de Mayo. Is this a pushback? Mr. Sanchez in the building, what's up, brother? Is this that y'all don't want to publicly in the chat agree with me because you think that you're haters, and when you go to other channels and you debate other people that hate Canelo Alvarez, you think that somebody's checking on you and they're gonna be like, hey yo, I saw you on Punch Drunk Boxing chat and you agree that Canelo Alvarez shouldn't be fighting William Scull. See, you agree that Canelo Alvarez ain't doing the right thing. That's what you're scared of. You guys are protecting your own argument, a narrative. You guys are why? Canelo Alvarez ain't over here in the chat looking at y'all. Don't be pushing this. Oh, Mayweather did it. No, Mayweather didn't do it. Let me tell you something about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather picked, but he ain't cherry pick. That's the difference. What Canelo Alvarez is doing is cherry picking. What Canelo Alvarez is doing is cherry picking. What Mayweather did was not cherry pick. He picked, but not a cherry pick. All right? Miguel Cotto is not a cherry pick. Canelo Alvarez was not a cherry pick. Shane Mosley was not a cherry pick. Manny Pacquiao was not a cherry pick. Victor Ortiz, after beating Berto, was not a cherry pick. Juan Manuel Marquez was not a cherry pick, mi hermano. Nah, he didn't cherry pick, bro. He picked. He had the power to pick, but he ain't cherry pick. Maidana, not a cherry pick after beating Adrian Broner that was supposed to be the protege of Floyd Mayweather. Nah, my brother. Stop that, Canelo Alvarez. Stop always, Canelo Alvarez fans, stop always looking at, but what Mayweather did it. Mayweather gave Canelo Alvarez an opportunity and he ain't passed the mother effing test. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He fought everybody that he needed to fight. He fought the most champions in the history of the sport of boxing. You guys are just crying. No, stick to the Canelo Alvarez, what he needs to do. He's fighting William Scull. He fought Edgar Berlanga. He fought Jaime Munguia. He fought John Ryder. Deja la vaina, mi hermano. Stop. Stop, bro. I've been pushing Canelo Alvarez just as much as any other Canelo Alvarez channel out here. But I call it like I see it. Unbiased, logically, and objectively. I gave Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt of not fighting David Benavidez when David Benavidez did not fight Caleb Plant, when he did not fight. I was on record saying, you know what, when Canelo Alvarez told that these guys have to fight other people, and I said that these guys better not stop begging for Canelo Alvarez and carve your own legacy. That's what David Benavidez has done in the last four fights, to the point where even Ring Magazine got him on the pound-for-pound list right now. David Benavidez was not the same guy. Is not the same guy before the Caleb Plant fight, where we saying that David Benavidez got to fight somebody. The narrative sailed. That narrative sailed. He debunked that narrative and he showed it with actions. All right, Canelo, I will fight. I'll fight Caleb Plant. I'll fight Demis Andre, somebody that you should have fought in the 160-pound division to become undisputed. You didn't fight Demis Andre. I'll fight Demis Andre. I will move up like you did. I'll fight Alexandre. I will put myself in a position to fight Bivol and Beterbiev. Now I'm the mandatory to Bivol and Beterbiev. I'm gonna fight David Morrell, the guy that was calling a boogeyman. That if it's not you, then he's the hardest guy in 168 pause. And now we get William Scull. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all can give him a pass anytime y'all want. Jice, you said the card itself, not the main event. The main event is whatever it's to get back his belt and stay active. The card overall is good for $25. It ain't good for $25. And he's not in it to get his belt back genuinely. He's getting it for Bud Crawford. This fight is for Bud, Jice. Jice, this card is for Bud. It's not for Canelo. It's not about getting his belt back because he didn't give a damn about the damn belt. If he gave a damn about the belt, he would have fought William Scull and not fight Edgar Berlanga. Why you acting all dumb? Oh, he's getting it back because he's trying to get his belt back. He don't want the fucking belt, bro. You think if it wasn't for Turkey out shake, you think that Canelo Alvarez is going to be like, oh yeah, let's fight William Scull next? You bugging, man. Come on, Jice. Good looking out with the $5 super chat, but come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. This has nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez right here, bro. Hold on, what's the thing? This Canelo Alvarez selling his soul to damn Turkey, bro. That's what it is. This card is selling his damn fucking soul to Turkey Al Sheikh. Let me say it like this. I can understand. If you a dude that's not making a lot of money. But just like Canelo Alvarez said, he doesn't need to fight no more. He just fight because he love it. He got gas station. He got businesses. He got enterprise. He got restaurants. He got it all, bro. Sold out his people. Sold out his competitive nature for this garbage. It is. And admit it. He said, look, $100 million is selling a soul. Come on. Now it's about money. So guess what? Then, hey, yo, Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing. Yeah. Now we have this Gervonta Tank Davis talking point for Canelo Alvarez. Now we have the Canelo Alvarez, the Gervonta Tank Davis talking point. Now it's about money. I get it. That's what I mean, man. You contradict, man. Every narrative comes back around and bites people in the ass. Every narrative comes back around and bites you on the ass. I never thought that Canelo Alvarez fans was going to adopt the Gervonta Tank Davis talking point. I never thought that Canelo Alvarez fans will adopt the Gervonta Tank Davis talking point. Now, yo, punch, but he getting the money, though. Gervonta Tank Davis been getting the money with PBC and Al Heyman. And that's why we haven't got the fight. I get it. So Canelo Alvarez wants to be Tank. I get it. Okay. Yeah. All right. I get it now. Canelo wants to be Tank. Get the money and fight nobodies. All right. He's a new Tank. Okay. I get it, folks. I get it for some people in the chat. I get it for the people that the Canelo Alvarez fans that now wants to adopt the Canelo Alvarez, the Gervonta Davis talking point with Canelo Alvarez. Fight, get the money, and fight nobodies. Okay, William Scull, I get it. Okay, so Canelo Alvarez wants to be Tank. I get it. And now I know. I thank you for clarifying that, folks. Teofimo Lopez has reported saying that he will not be training with Eddy Reynoso. And the shocking thing is, he said what Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez said about Ryan Garcia. Check it out.
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just felt maybe they don't feel like I'm just maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
let's play it again. Remember what they said about Ryan Garcia, that Ryan Garcia was not focused. So it seems like they pushing the same thing upon Teofimo Lopez. Allegedly that Canelo Alvarez and Eddy Reynoso does not feel that Teofimo Lopez is not focused.
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just felt maybe they don't feel like I'm just maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
I mean, Teofimo Lopez was going at Ryan Garcia that he's not going to be training with Eddy Reynoso, and Teofimo Lopez during the press conferences was saying that he's going to be training with Eddy Reynoso. And if Teofimo Lopez is saying this publicly, saying that they don't feel like he's focused, now how can let's see. Okay, we already know that Canelo Alvarez already started camp, right? I know that Teofimo Lopez was doing the commentary to this event. I forgot the name, and he was with Andrew Tate. He was with Academics and somebody else. I forgot the guys. The event is like a celebrity event or something like that, boxing event, right? Maybe Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez felt that we already started camp and you were supposed to be here in camp and you doing your own thing you know, promoting yourself or doing something else where maybe they felt that he needs to lock in and be with us. We started camp already. A camp is a collective unit. What the hell you doing over there? You're supposed to be here at this time, at this date. I don't know. I'm just speculating out because I haven't spoken to Teofimo Lopez to get the full story, but I'm just going by what he said. This was the interview that he had with Sean Porter. Shout out to Sean Porter. They had the interview with Keith von Tom Thurman and Sean and Teofimo Lopez. But maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Would love to know more inside of this. I haven't had the chance again to speak to Teofimo Lopez to clarify the situation. But what I understood was that he was planning to go to train with Canelo Alvarez several days ago. You know, we even saw him in a plane or something like that. We don't know where he was heading, but now it seems like he's going to be training with his first trainer and his dad out in South Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, that's very, I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be talking about that as soon as they hear it. What Teofimo Lopez said again, Teofimo Lopez would not be training with Canelo Alvarez and would not be training with Eddy Reynoso. You already know that Eddy Reynoso, and he also stated that Eddy Reynoso was not going to be in the corner anyway, because as we all know, Canelo Alvarez is going to be performing in rehab season. So they're going to be leaving 3 weeks before the fight, which maybe is I think because of the time frame, I think it is better off that Ryan Garcia nor Teofimo Lopez trains with Eddy Reynoso, because if Eddy Reynoso going to be faithful to his moneymaker in Canelo Alvarez, right? And Canelo, and also Eddy Reynoso has his other fighters, he wouldn't be attentive, or he wouldn't be fully committed to Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? But Teofimo Lopez, so all right, so it could be that he's not fully committed, but Teofimo Lopez did say that he would that he don't feel like they focus. I want to know what Eddy Reynoso feels. We want to know what happened, because now it feels like this Ryan Garcia, Eddy Reynoso situation again. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget also that Virgil Ortiz several years ago went to San Diego because he was looking for a trainer, and Eddy Reynoso didn't even go to his gym, and Virgil Ortiz was in San Diego in Eddy Reynoso's gym for 3 to 4 weeks, and Eddy Reynoso never showed up. Like, I'm gonna say it like this: Eddy Reynoso don't have to train anybody, because Canelo Alvarez is the moneymaker and he's his manager. Can you imagine the percentage that Eddy Reynoso gets off of Canelo Alvarez? So he's not going to push nobody to a side for Canelo Alvarez. Also, he's training Jaime Munguia, and he's training the other young fighter prospect, the Cuban fighter that they signed, right? And maybe we saw. Remember, look. I'm just assuming. I don't know. I'm just assuming this. You remember when Teofimo Lopez wanted out of his contract, and he's going through litigations, and he's trying to get off. You got to remember also that he was chilling and training with Eddy Reynoso, remember, and Canelo Alvarez leading up to the Edgar Berlanga fight. Maybe this. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just thinking like there's a lot of layers to my thoughts. Maybe when Teofimo Lopez was separating from David McWaters, his manager, his last manager, maybe Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez was interested in buying out his contract, or Eddy Reynoso becoming the manager of Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez decided to go with Keith Connolly. And then maybe right there that says, oh man, maybe Teo, maybe you're not committed to us like we was ready to commit to you. You know what I'm saying? There's another story. There's another story. There's an insight that Teofimo Lopez also had an opportunity to fight in this card, in the rehab season Canelo Alvarez card, or the Times Square card. So think about it, if Teofimo Lopez had the choice, they gave him 2 choices, right? And this is rumored, right? There's a rumor that somebody with intel did tell me the situation, that there was 2 options for Teofimo Lopez. Either you fight Arnold Barbosa in rehab season, not rehab season, I'm sorry, in the Fatal Fury out there in rehab season with Canelo Alvarez, or fight in Times Square, New York City. Now, if he was committed to the New York City Times Square, he couldn't be committed to be training with Eddy Reynoso because Eddy Reynoso got 3 fighters in that card. He would have had 4 fighters in Teofimo Lopez in that card. So think about it. Let's say if Teofimo Lopez wanted to do his own thing, then maybe focus is not the word. Maybe committed. Committed was not the word. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this. I don't know, but this is what has been said, it's been whispered, it's been rumors and stuff like that, that Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza had the opportunity to fight in Fatal Fury out there in the Rehab season as the co-main event to Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull. Let me say it again. Let me break it down to you. Two decisions. Do you want to fight in the Fatal Fury in Rehab season and the co-main event to Canelo Alvarez and William Scull, or do you want to fight with the Reinhard Garcia, Devin Haney, and the Times Square card? Because if you pick the Times Square card, then you're not fully committed for Eddy Reynoso because you already know that Eddy Reynoso has 3 other fighters in that card. If Teofimo Lopez would have picked to fight Barboza in the Rehab in the Fatal Fury out there in Saudi Arabia, then he would have been committed to Eddy Reynoso. HLD in the building says, yo, different commitment makes sense. Fighting in Saudi would make it realistic to train with Eddy. Facts. So let's say if Eddy, let's say we hear what Teofimo Lopez stated. Let me play it again.
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just maybe they don't feel like I'm maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
maybe they don't feel like I am focused, or maybe they don't feel like you was committed to the plan. I don't know. That's why we want to add some layers to this. I want to see some. I want to hear some clarification. Hopefully, I hit up Tio to see if it was committed, if it was committed, because again, I think if Teofimo Lopez would have fought Arnold Barboza in the Saudi card, then I think that Eddy Reynoso would have felt like, all right, he's committed to the plan, he's committed to the camp. But if he's going to be fighting in New York City, I can't be committed to you. You're not committed to us. And I got other fighters that are going to be fighting in that card, which would have made sense for Teofimo Lopez to go out there and train with them. But it didn't make sense for Eddy Reynoso to be committed fully to Teofimo Lopez if when Eddy Reynoso is going to leave with his guys 3 weeks before the fight date. As we all know that Teofimo Lopez is going to be performing May 2nd. Canelo Alvarez is going to be performing May 3rd. Wendy City said they didn't like him snitching on Ryan. Now, I'll be honest. I don't think that Teofimo Lopez should have put Ryan's business and Eddy Reynoso's business out there before Eddy Reynoso and Ryan Garcia. I think that, you know what I'm saying, when you within those conversations, you know what I'm saying, that should have stood between. I think if Ryan had a conversation with Teofimo Lopez and he told, yo, Tio, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying, I don't think I'm going to be fighting. I'm not going to be training out there with Eddy Reynoso and stuff like that because he's not going to be committed to me. I'm going to be fighting over here. It doesn't make sense. He's going to be leaving in 3 weeks and stuff like that. But then Tio said his Ryan Garcia's and Eddy Reynoso's business out there. I don't think he should have said that either. You got let Ryan Garcia and Eddy Reynoso, and then you time in on that. But he even asked Ryan Garcia the question in the LA or the New York was the LA press conference and the LA press conference. I think that and you saw Ryan Garcia, he didn't feel like comfortable, like almost like why are you asking me that right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I think that it's information that needs to be unpacked, you know. But I do agree with that. I don't think that he should have. I mean, if it was all right with Ryan, but I'm just saying that we heard from Teofimo Lopez first. You know, sometimes, you know, stick to your business. Stick to your business. Don't be putting other people's business out there if they haven't put it out there, because those are like breaking news, you know. But I don't know. Once Canelo leaves, is only Honduras up here. King Tio, Coda in the building. What's good, Coda? So what y'all think it is? Tio, Canelo, and Ryan should be Reynoso's bread and butter. Hey, maybe Eddy Reynoso. I mean, I think that Eddy Reynoso also should be committed to these guys, you know. And I think that I mean, look, I could see it from all way. I could see it from Ryan Garcia's way. I could see it from Teofimo Lopez's way, and I could see it from Eddy Reynoso. At the end of the day, what Eddy Reynoso have told these guys indirectly through action is Canelo Alvarez is my guy. He's the first priority. And when you got fights, then we've seen that these guys are not a priority. And I think that if people want Teofimo Lopez, right? Because think about it. People keep saying that, yo, Teofimo Lopez should get a trainer, another trainer to help out his father. Yo, Teofimo Lopez should fire his father, get a trainer. But if Eddy Reynoso is not committed to Teofimo Lopez, is Teofimo Lopez tried? Like it has to go both ways. Eddy Reynoso has to be committed to Teofimo Lopez, and Eddy Reynoso also got to be committed with Ryan Garcia. So put it this way. So they got to find. So yeah, it sounded cool. It sounded nice that Eddy Reynoso. How about if it was this? That Canelo Alvarez would have fought that fight over here in Times Square, and it would have been Canelo versus William Scull, Ryan versus Rolly, and Tio versus put it this way. Yeah. It would have been better if it was this: Cinco de Mayo, New York City, Times Square, Canelo and Scull, Ryan and Rolly, Tio, and Arnold Barbosa. Right? You got 3 Mexicans in the same in all 3 cards. And then you get, because Turkey Al-Sheikh said that Devin Haney is my guy. Remember Turkey Al-Sheikh? Remember what Javante Tank Davis said? Hold on, let me see if I got it right here. Hold on. Let me see if I got it right here. Let's see if I still got the quote right here. I took it out. Damn, it would have been highly useful. I would have kept this one in. Remember the quote. Let me see if I can find it in my phone. Remember the quote that Javante Tank Davis said. See, now it makes sense. Maybe it would have made sense if Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa in Times Square, and have Devin Haney out there in Rehab season because he's Muslim and that's Turkey Al-Sheikh's guy. Right? Because look what Javante Tank Davis said in his statement. Remember? Hold on. Let me find the statement. Let's find the statement. Give me a second. Let's find the statement. Where is that? Damn, I should have never erased it there. Delete it. Here you go. Boom. I don't blame Tank Davis for anything that he says he doesn't. Wait. No. Continue thinking. Naturally. No, it wasn't this one. I want to see the Tank statement. Where's the Tank statement? The one that he was talking about. Oh, where is that? There you go. Okay. Javante Tank Davis on why he asked Turkey Al-Sheikh for the Ferraris. They came at me wrong the first time. Then they was saying Devin was his guy. So I'm like, if Devin's your guy, y'all gotta pay me now extra. Because now I know. I got to get the knockout or y'all going to give it to him. So if Devin Haney is Turkey Out Shake's guy, then Devin Haney should have fought Jose Ramirez out there. Canelo Alvarez should have fought William Scull over here with Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barbosa. Then it would have made sense for Eddy Reynoso and probably add a Jaime Munguia here as well. What y'all would have thought? That would have been more. That would have been fire, right? Canelo Alvarez fighting in New York. We haven't seen Canelo Alvarez in New York. Probably Team Ryan put it out first, but Teo made it a thing out loud. But the fight in New York makes better sense for exposure and outperform everyone. Yo, I think the Teofimo Lopez, I think it makes sense. Yes, I also believe that this right here in New York City is a great thing because, of course, these guys they link to one another, right? Or we want to see all these matchups. We want to see a Teofimo Lopez versus Ryan Garcia. We want to see a Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. We want to see a Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia rematch. You know what I'm saying? It's three. This is like three out of the quote unquote 3 out of the 4 new kings in the sport of boxing, right? Of course, that they all. I'm not saying that this fight shouldn't take place, but I'm just saying that about commitment. You know, it's tough for people to keep on asking Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. They need a new trainer. They need a new trainer. But yeah, or was Eddy Reynoso fully committed with Teofimo Lopez? It got to go both ways. A trainer and a fighter got to be committed, right? And if you're not fully committed, if a fighter is saying that you're not fully committed to him, then he's gonna have to look for another trainer, right? But they know what they know that Eddy Reynoso is Canelo Alvarez's boy, and that's the primary. Is William versus Scull good card or whack card? Let me see it in the chat. Is it a good card or whack card? Do you really like this card? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be honest. And yesterday night when I was doing it live, let's talk about a couple of matchups that I was talking about yesterday night and midnight. This picture right here is not going to take its course. This is when we saw Teofimo Lopez, Canelo Alvarez, Eddy Reynoso, Teofimo Lopez Sr., 2 Trainer of the Year recipient. If you're not tuning in to Punch Drunk Boxing, shout out to Sean Porter in his interview. This is what Teofimo Lopez said about not working with Eddy Reynoso. This is the breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Teofimo Lopez would not be working with Canelo Alvarez and Eddy Reynoso. He would not be training with them leading up to his Arnold Barbosa fight. Just in case if y'all did not check it out.
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just felt maybe they don't feel like I'm just maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
maybe it was a lot of interviews and where maybe Eddy Reynoso didn't feel like they was giving him the ultimate props. You know what I'm saying? When even Teofimo Lopez Sr. did say that that my son is not going to change. We're only going to need Eddy Reynoso for a little tweak here and there, just to keep him motivated. I mean, and to be honest, in the interviews in which people was asking about Eddy Reynoso and Teofimo Lopez, it wasn't like, yo, he's going to change the style and he's going to do this and he's going to implement this. It was more of a motivational tactic. It was more of a structure thing than a technical thing. Teofimo Lopez did describe in a recent interview that, the inside game, that his style was a little bit flat feet, right? And think about it. Teofimo Lopez said that in a recent interview, right? He said that Eddy Reynoso's style is a little too flat-footed. Now, think about this. a lot of criticism of Canelo Alvarez has been that Canelo Alvarez is flat-footed. So in all reality, it tells you that Eddy Reynoso is not the style. His style doesn't fit Teofimo Lopez. Right? That's what Teofimo Lopez said. He said that Eddy Reynoso's style is a little flat-footed. Right? But they good in the inside game, right? And then he can learn a lot from the inside game and stuff like that. But we don't need Teofimo Lopez flat-footed. In all reality, it sounded good, a Teo and an Eddy Reynoso. But if many people in the sport of boxing, the number one technical criticism of Canelo Alvarez, the number one technical criticism of Canelo Alvarez is that he's flat-footed, he's more stationary, then why would y'all want Teo and Eddy Reynoso? Because we don't want Teo flat-footed. Now with all that athleticism, we saw that he could move. We saw that he could move, that he could fight off the back foot versus Josh Taylor. We saw that style. He ain't lying about that, right? Truth always. Facts. He ain't lying about that. That's the number one criticism of Canelo Alvarez, that he's flat-footed. Even Oscar De La Hoya said that he got cement feet. Even Oscar De La Hoya wanted Canelo Alvarez to seek another trainer because he got sand feet. He's flat-footed. He's stationary. Teofimo Lopez said that he's a little bit flat-footed. And as much as the collaboration of Eddy Reynoso and Teofimo Lopez sounded good, does Eddy Reynoso's style benefits Teofimo Lopez? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Since now they're not going to be working together right now leading up to the fight. Does Eddy Reynoso fit Teofimo Lopez's style? Have we seen anybody athletic like Teofimo Lopez with Eddy Reynoso? Or the people was just happy that Eddy Reynoso. I'm gonna be honest. This is I gotta say it with my face. I gotta say it with my damn face. Say it with my damn face. I gotta be honest. I don't think that Eddy Reynoso's style fits Teofimo Lopez. But the good thing that I felt that it was good for Teofimo Lopez being with Eddy Reynoso is that he's gonna be under the tutelage of Canelo Alvarez. That was probably the most, for me as a fan and a supporter of Teofimo Lopez, I think that was more me that I thought about. Is him being in the gym, him soaking the knowledge and the structure and the hard work and the inside game of Canelo Alvarez, the body punches, sitting down on your punches and stuff like that, counter punching and stuff like that. Because I believe that Teofimo Lopez is one of the best counter punchers in the sport of boxing, right? But of course, what you call it? Iron sharpens iron. I think it would have been good, but I think it was more about him working with Canelo Alvarez than working with Eddy Reynoso. For me, which I think it was more about Teo working with Canelo than actually working with Eddy. For my opinion. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge voice of the UK, London. What's good, bro? Rapstar Boxing Knowledge says that's what's going to happen. I felt anyway, Teo and Eddy just as predicted. That was going to happen. I felt anyway with Teo and Eddy Reynoso, just as I predicted. That's what you meant. You didn't feel like Rapstar. You didn't feel like they was gonna mesh well. You don't think? I think that people been begging Teofimo Lopez, unfortunately, to change trainers, add a trainer. And we saw that, when we saw that clip of Eddy Reynoso with Teofimo Lopez and Canelo Alvarez, good. But I don't think that Eddy and Teofimo Lopez style mesh. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I said a while ago, I think of Teofimo Lopez and a Coach Anthony. I said Teofimo Lopez and Salas, El Cubano. You know what I'm saying? If I did like Jorge Rubio, man. I like how Jorge Rubio was working with Teofimo Lopez, man. When I saw that Pedro Campa fight, I seen a highly defensive reflex. I saw a lot of things that I like. I know a lot of people didn't want to give credit to Teofimo Lopez in that Pedro Campa fight, but if you saw the way that Teofimo Lopez was moving and catching these punches and very, very elusive, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen the elusiveness quite as much. Not even in the Lomachenko fight. But I like that Jorge Rubio. When I seen him, I seen that connection there, and I don't know what happened. I don't know. I really don't know the details. Well, I know about it, but it was kind of like, I mean, that's their situation. Frank in the building with us. Dos pesos de super chatty party game. Me dice, what do you think about Robert Garcia and Teo? Robert Garcia has gotten better. Robert Garcia got a wonderful gym, a lot of sparring, a lot of great sparring. I think a lot of people could really iron sharpen iron. I think that Robert Garcia is a gym rat. You know, and also got the tutelage of Robert Garcia's dad in the gym as well. I think before I was like, you know what, damn, I see Robert Garcia as a great motivator, but I truly didn't like in the beginning how Robert Garcia's fighters never adjusted. But I think that Robert Garcia has also gotten better as a trainer. So yeah, I think right now how Robert Garcia, I think that would have been a good for Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying as well. If you would have asked me that like 2 years ago, I would have been like, nah. But I think I like how Robert Garcia has grown as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that would be good. But then again, he got too many fighters. You know, we want somebody to be committed. You know, I think with a special fighter like that, is that trainer going to be first for Teo? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to be first? Is Teofimo Lopez going to be the first primary for that trainer? Dave Fernandez with the $10 super chat says, yo, Punch, Teo should hook up with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Man. See, that's the style for me. That's the style. But I know he's too old, and I think that his reflex is not there. But Teo Sr., I'm sorry, Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Teofimo Lopez, but that's why I like Coach Anthony, because Coach Anthony trained the style of Teofimo Lopez. See, Coach Anthony comes from the Philly, the Philly training. Also his one of the tutelage of Jeff Mayweather as well. Coach Anthony is young. He's brought the best out of Raymond Ford. He brought the best out of Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? And he's young enough that he could bounce ideas off. And I really think that Coach Anthony, a guy that will be committed, already got his own gym in Jersey, in which Teofimo Lopez's best training camps to prepare for Lomachenko was out here in Jersey. The Richard Comey fight and the Vasily Lomachenko fight, the training camp was out here in Jersey, far out in Jersey. And Coach Anthony got a new gym. I think it would have been. I think that matchup right there. I think that collaboration. I'm telling you, bro, it will be great. It will be great. It will be great. But I like Teofimo Lopez Sr. Teofimo Lopez Sr. has done a wonderful job with Teofimo. Now it's all about Teofimo Jr. to fully listen to the game plan that his dad has in store. Because a lot of people have been criticizing Teofimo Lopez Sr., but when I look back at the tapes and I seen what he was telling Teofimo, even in the Steve Claggett fight, you guys don't call it out when Teofimo Lopez Sr. is saying the right thing. Your minds are still stuck on the George Camboso corner, when he in that corner. But he's done a great job with the Josh Taylor. It was only him and his dad. So Teofimo Lopez Sr. is still the head coach. I'm saying that you're going to bring somebody in. If you're going to bring somebody in, I think a Coach Anthony will be good. I like a Gerald Tucker as well. Somebody young, somebody that could speak the language of Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? That I see the evolution in both trainer and fighter. That's what I see. Joey Gamache. If you want to bring Joey Gamache back, that's be good too. Lolo's Boxer says Senior is good, but Tio doesn't listen to Senior. He runs his own show, and that's probably the issue right there. Is he going to listen to his dad? You know what I'm saying? Because if he's not listening to his dad and he's going out there doing his own thing in the ring, Tio and Ryan couldn't make in Canelo camp, it seems. They couldn't make it to the Canelo Alvarez camp, Rastar, because they're not going to be fighting. They remember, they're fighting in May 2nd. Canelo Alvarez is fighting May 3rd. The Canelo Alvarez and Eddy Reynoso, they're going to leave 3 weeks out. So what's going to happen in the last 3 weeks? That means Eddy Reynoso is not going to be in the corner of Tio and Ryan. So is that fair for them? Huh, Rapstar? When he joined Eddie, Punch said that's what he needed. But does Eddie needs Tio? Again, Rapstar. Is Eddie going to be committed to Tio if he's leaving to to Saudi Arabia 3 weeks before they fight? Then why? What is Eddy Reynoso for Tio and what is Eddy Reynoso for Ryan Garcia? That means that Eddy Reynoso was not committed to them. Eddy Reynoso is committed to Canelo Alvarez. So you're going to go to training camp. If it's an 8-week training camp, you're going to go to training camp in 8 weeks. Everybody know that the last 2 weeks of training camp is probably the hardest. You know what I'm saying? The last three, especially the last three, the 3 weeks out, the sparring, that's when you max out. Eddy Reynoso is not going to be there. Doesn't make sense at this point. But I think that Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez secure the fight first, then William Scull and Canelo Alvarez. I think. I'm not fully sure. But hey, they're going to go. I mean, and Ryan Garcia has found his trainer, and Teofimo Lopez is going to be, still has his father as his trainer, so it doesn't matter. Teofimo Lopez Sr. already did what, I mean, he's the one that's been the head trainer of Teofimo Lopez. So I don't think that there's nothing. I don't think there's nothing. D Wiz with the $10 super chat. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you. God bless you. Said Punch. Do you know of the second trainer Tio mentioned at Sean's? Yes, that's McCroy. That's Teofimo Lopez's first trainer. That's the guy that actually taught him boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that actually taught him how to move, how to defend. So he's going back to his original trainer. You know what I'm saying? The original trainer that was working with his dad while he was molding and building who we see today. So I think at the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez is good because Teofimo Lopez is going to be with his dad, the trainer that got him to become a 2-time lineal champion. So Tio is not losing. Remember, Eddy Reynoso was in addition. Teofimo Lopez Sr. was still going to be in the corner. There was never. It's not like Teofimo Lopez Sr. was out. Is they was bringing Eddy Reynoso in. So now Eddy Reynoso is not going to be there. So it's back to the same plan. You know, they on a five fight winning streak. Teofimo Lopez has been doing good. Teofimo Lopez still got a Trainer of the Year recipient in his corner. He's not losing. Good looking out, D Wiz. Appreciate you. Well, I said earlier that that Teofimo Lopez had two choices, whether to fight out there in Rehab season. Again, if y'all been following it live, rumor had it that Teofimo Lopez had two choices, whether to be in the card of Ryan Garcia and Ro Lee and Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez in Times Square, New York City, or be out there with Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull and be the co-main event. Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa out there. And it was better for him, he felt, to fight out here in Times Square, New York City. And if it was Teofimo Lopez's idea to fight here better in New York City, where he's from, in Times Square, then he couldn't be fully committed to Eddy Reynoso because Eddy Reynoso already got Jaime Munguia out there. He got the young fighter that's going to be fighting out there, and they got Canelo Alvarez out there. Now, when it comes to Ryan Garcia, that's a different situation because I don't think that Ryan had the same choice to fight out there in with Canelo Alvarez. I haven't heard that. So he should have went to Saudi Arabia. Aaron said he should have went to Saudi Arabia. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe if Teofimo Lopez is saying that they think that he wasn't focused, maybe he wasn't focused on the plan. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. I don't know. I don't know the details, and I would try to get the details and probably have Teofimo Lopez, invite him to the channel, and probably he could tell us the details of that situation. Maybe is that Eddy Reynoso probably didn't feel like Teo was committed to him, because if you're committed to the camp and you was going to be in training camp with us, why you didn't take the fight with Arnold Barbosa, where we all going to be at? So it could have been all of us. Canelo, Jaime Munguia, you, Teofimo Lopez, and our young fighter that we signed. You should have been with us. You did. You wanted to leave and do your own thing in Times Square, where we all had a plan together to go to training camp together and fight in the same place together. So maybe Eddy Reynoso is looking at, maybe you're not committed to the plan. You're not committed to the camp. You're not committed to me. Maybe that's what it was for Eddy Reynoso. Eddy Reynoso has some questions and answers as well. And if that's what it is, then Eddy Reynoso has a reason. If it's not, Teofimo Lopez has the reason as well. Let me know what y'all think. Who you think? If that was the situation, that Teofimo Lopez, he had a chance to fight Arnold Barbosa in the Canelo Alvarez card, and he'd rather fight in the Times Square. By choosing to fight in Times Square, he chose indirectly, but he chose not to be committed to Eddy Reynoso. And maybe when Teofimo Lopez said this,
but I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just felt, maybe they don't feel like I'm just maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
if he said maybe they don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. I don't think that it was a feel. I think that there was a conversation that they had. Because feeling is one thing, because he said, which is interesting. The way that he said it is like they did have that conversation. And probably the conversation when, like, Teo, we spoke about this. You training with us, you working with us. You went out here leading up to the Edgar Berlanga fight. We had these plans. Why did you feel that you need a fight in New York? You're going to fight the same guy. If you committed to us and you committed to the training, you're doing your own thing. I can't be committed to you. You knew what we was planning, and you was part of the plan. You chose that it was better off for you to fight in New York. Thus, you're not committed to us. Is that what it is? Jess in the building. What's good, Jess? Jess said, Punch Drunk, what's your opinion if two fighters fought the same style, like Floyd and Lara fighting from a distance? Hey, yo, that's why I felt about Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney. I think it's two good names, but it wasn't. It's not as. I don't think nobody think about that style meshing up. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good style. It's always the boxer versus the slugger, or the boxer puncher versus the slugger, right? Two slick fighters that really doesn't commit on power, that really don't want to fight on the inside. Yeah, that I don't think that would have been a good matchup. Probably would have been I don't think it would have been a good matchup, in my opinion. I think everybody is. It's not the type of style that we like to see. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Yeah, I don't know if that was a fight that I would have loved, that I would have been clamming for. Dev said I would have fell asleep. Turkey never mentioned Saudi for Teo. It was always NYC. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna ask the question. We're gonna ask the question. That's why I said it was two. What I heard, what it was rumored. I'm sorry. What it was rumored is that he was probably given two choices, and he rather chose to fight in Times Square. But We'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, let's see. Let's see. He's probably training anyway. And he's on the easel. I need to have a conversation. He said, Eric, I need to have a conversation with that man. Tio is messing up his career. Jorge Hernandez. Everyone, he is that guy against Barbosa and KO him. I don't know. Why would you think he's messing up his career? He's a two-time lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? Why is he messing up his career? He got 5 straight victories. He's in the good position right now. He's gonna be in Times Square May 2nd. He promoted the hell out of the car. How is he messing up his career? Unless he show again everyone that he is the guy. I think he's been the guy. I think he's the guy at 140. Jorge Hernandez, who you think is the guy at 140? Who is the guy at 140 for you? He said, Boogeyman, yo, tú eres brujo, punch. HLD says, if Canelo leave in April 2012 to Saudi as of today, that's only 3.5 weeks for training. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So even though then Eddy Reynoso is not committed to Teofimo Lopez, I think the question is the commitment. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the day, folks, you got to remember, he was not substituting his dad. He was not fired. He did not fire his dad. Eddy Reynoso and Teofimo Lopez Sr. was going to be in the corner since day one. So if Eddy Reynoso was not committed to them, how you expect Tio to be committed to them? You know what I'm saying? But if the plan was with Eddy Reynoso, Canelo Alvarez, and Tio, that's what I'm just saying. If we don't know, so we got to ask the right questions to get the right answers. If anybody has an opportunity to interview Eddy Reynoso or Canelo Alvarez, ask the right questions so we can get the right answers. If the Teofimo Lopez was the talk of Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull in Saudi, was Teofimo Lopez in talks of being a co-main event in that card? Was he given a choice to fight in that card or the Times Square card? Was he given the choice? Because if he was given the choice, then I could understand people saying, well, Tio was not committed to Eddy Reynoso, knowing that he could have been in the card with the same opponent, Arnold Barbosa, on the Canelo Alvarez co-main event out there in Saudi. But if he wasn't given the choice and he was only given the choice to fight in Times Square, New York City, then it's no way that Teofimo Lopez would have committed, or Eddy Reynoso would have committed to Teofimo Lopez. So it was just bad timing. It was just bad timing. But these plans should have been spoke about before. We're just going by what Teofimo Lopez said in the recent interview with Sean Porter, saying that they think that he wasn't focused. Now we want to know why he thinks that, or why things has been said through conversation. Was it focused or was it committed? You know, sometimes when people do talk, sometimes they may use another word, but meant to say something else. Was it because I know that Teofimo Lopez is focused. Teofimo Lopez stays in the gym every day. So Teofimo Lopez focused, unfocused in the gym? Nah. Teofimo Lopez is weighing 148 pounds right now. He's in the gym every day. Or not committed to the time frame and the camp that was that Teofimo Lopez was supposed to be out there. I don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Punch, do you think that Loma was overrated after Tio beat him? Tio made it look like an easy win. No, I just think that it was an incredible win by Teofimo Lopez, and he shut a lot of people, a lot of his critics down. I always said that Teofimo Lopez was going to outbox Vasily Lomachenko even leading up to the fight. I think that people didn't get that only gave Teofimo Lopez a puncher's chance because around that time, Vasily Lomachenko was regarded pound for pound. 1, 2, 3, you could flip it around to high tech, you know. But I think that Lomachenko still got a lot of props. You know what I'm saying? Even he got a lot of props even when Devin Haney had a victory. And Lomachenko still has a lot of props even after Vasily Lomachenko. I think a lot of people still see Vasily Lomachenko as arguably the second or third or even first best lightweight in the division. You know, the best lightweight in the division. So it was. HLD said, Tio said he plans to be fighting under the Canelo versus Crawford card in Vegas in Allegiant Stadium and would train with Eddy then. He said, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. So, yeah, it's not that they had bad blood. No, Teofimo Lopez and Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez doesn't have bad blood. I think this all has to be with timing. And Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting out there May 3rd. And Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting out here. Ryan Garcia going to be fighting out here. So Ryan Garcia had to do his due diligence and get another trainer that's going to be committed to him for 7 to 8 weeks. And Teofimo Lopez already has his father that has been committed. And look, Ryan Garcia also has Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia never left the corner as well. Even when Ryan Garcia was working with Eddy Reynoso, Henry Garcia was there. Even though when he was working with Goosen, Henry Garcia was there. Even when he was working with Derek James, Henry Garcia has been there. And we've spoken to Henry Garcia. And he already said that Henry Garcia was always the trainer that been with him longer, even throughout the training camp, even with Eddy Reynoso. So Henry Garcia, look, in the end of the day, how Ryan Garcia fights is how his father taught him. Nothing changed. It ain't changed with Eddy. It ain't changed with Derek James. It ain't changed with Goosen. It's still the beautiful left hook that his father taught him. Let's be real. Ryan Garcia never changed. He fights the way that his father taught him. And his father been in the corner in all the trainer transition. So I don't think that we're going to see like, oh, he's not training with Eddy Reynoso. What's going to happen to Ryan Garcia? Nah, he's with his father. The guy that has the most chemistry with Ryan Garcia is his dad. The guy that has the most chemistry with Teofimo Lopez is his dad. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they losing anything. I don't think they're losing anything. I think that, you know, an addition would have been good. Hold on, got you right here. Hold on, give me a second, folks. Give me a sec. Let me see if I hear myself. Hold on. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like. Smash the like, smash the like. What do y'all feel about the situation with Teofimo Lopez not going to be training with Eddy Reynoso?
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was looking forward to going to leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just maybe they don't feel like I'm maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So.
Two slaps heard around the world. Teofimo Lopez slapping on Barbosa, and another slap of breaking news of Teofimo Lopez will not be training with Eddy Reynoso. Also, Ryan Garcia will not be training with Eddy Reynoso. Also, y'all already know the undercard of the event of Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull, in my opinion, is not the ideal. It's not the ideal card that I was waiting for. It's not the ideal opponent for Canelo Alvarez. It's not the ideal situation for Canelo Alvarez, especially us thinking that when Canelo Alvarez is going to be emerging and partnering up with Turki Al-Sheikh, who's thinking about David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. Of course, Turki Al-Sheikh been talking about this Terence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight. I believe is a mismatch, but it's a name that everybody knows. It's two legacies coming together and stuff like that, in which Terence Bud Crawford is a 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. And I think more is about the name, and I think it's more of an event than a realistic fight. Also, yesterday, I also said that this is going to be a possible fight. We seen that kid Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, has to be dropped from the fight with Shakur Stevenson, and his father and Kid Austin have been talking about that they in position to fight Gervonta Tank Davis through the WBA. That, you know what I'm saying, forget about the WBC, they're all about the WBA. So guess what? William Cepeda going to be fighting Tevin Farmer, right, through the WBC. The WBC is going to sanction Tevin Farmer versus William Cepeda. So the number one rank slot is vacated. So of course there's going to be a final elimination bout in the WBA, and I believe that Kid Austin should be fighting Andy Cruz for the final elimination bout to be who's going to be the mandatory challenger for the winner of Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamar Roach, the rematch in which we heard yesterday that's going to be taking place. Now there's going to be people out there that feel like Lamar Roach beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I believe that Lamar Roach did beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I believe that he should have been disqualified. I believe there should have been a 10-8 count in that 9th round. Was it the 9th round? I think it was the 9th round. I'm not going to say that Tank was demoralized, but Lamar Roach did win that fight, and I believe that Lamar Roach got robbed twice. He got robbed in the fight, and he got robbed by the New York State Athletic Commission when they reviewed the fight, and they knocked down the appeal of Lamar Roach. We also talked about yesterday the return of Keith one Tom Thurman, you know, knocking out Brock Jarvis out there in Australia. Keith Thurman is back. Once upon a time is not once upon a time no more. Keith Thurman is about damn time. Keith Thurman is back. And the perfect fight is one of the fights that we've been wanting to see for years. And it's been Errol Spence versus Keith one Tom Thurman. I still think this is one of the biggest fights in America in the sport of boxing. I think that Keith Thurman could sell anything. We just saw that Keith Thurman sold a Brock Jarvis fight. So he got the gift, the gab. He got the gift in his hands to knock out Errol Spence. Errol Spence has the accomplishment. Thurman has the accomplishment. It's two of the best welterweight of this generation fighting against each other. I think this fight is good. It's only one blemish on Thurman's record. Only one blemish on Errol Spence's record. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a fight that should be respected. I don't understand why people want to just cast away Errol Spence like that. I know that inactivity has been the plague of these guys' career as of late, but the only blemish in Keith Thurman's record is getting beat by arguably the greatest, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao, the 8-division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao, right? All right.
Manny Pacquiao.
The champ, the 4-time, 2-time lineal champ, Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
What up with it? We on the same time zone, you heard?
Oh, on the East Coast? Hey, yo, people talking about that interview with Sean Porter, but of course, I want to start it off with the smack heard around the world. I want to talk about the smack heard around the world. And you left the mark on Honor Barbosa. What made you smack fire the taste out of Honor Barbosa's mouth out there in LA?
To be real, well, like how else can I say, man? Everybody eventually, when you take your kindness, eventually you gotta show them your strengths. And I think that everybody thinking that they could punk me in every avenue, but like there's limits to everything. The moment you start touching me and shit like that, it's different. So he tipped my hat. You know,
nobody could touch the cowboy hat. Don't touch the cowboy hat, man.
Hey, that's a cowboy rule too, man. Don't be touching them hats unless we tell you to. And the fact that, you know, as well, like a sombrero, whatever, you know, like even for his part, he shouldn't be doing that. He disrespected his, you know, la raza también, you know. That's what I feel like.
So let me play that smack for the people to see. Ay. Hey, man, that was quick, man.
He didn't even see it. He didn't even stop that shit.
He asked for it, but he didn't even see it.
But I mean, you should go off of gestures. You get all the time in the world. Like you just stand there like an idiot. But like I gave shout out to Brad Goodman. Not Brad Goodman, but Brad Jacobs. So shout out to Brad Jacobs, man. He definitely showed a different version that I didn't see of him. You know, it's a lot different from Top Rank. But yeah, he definitely looked out for your boy. He held the champ's belt as well, so I could have a free hand and smack that man.
That was like teamwork right there. Hold this right quick. Bing! Yo, but yeah, man, it was becoming a thing where people just think that they could just walk up on you and stuff like that, and nothing is gonna be done. And I think that you send a message out there like, yo, you could talk trash. We could talk trash all day. Let's promote the fight. Say all you gotta say, but just keep your hands off me, or I'm gonna put my hands on you.
Yeah, you know, there's different ways to do it. You know, you could wrap your arm around me like Crawford did. That's not nothing intentional. But when it comes to like really poking at me, see, Crawford understood that part. He poked at my face. I smacked it. It's just there's a time in his body languages, you know. Same thing now for Honor Barbosa. I let him slide in New York, and now, you know, I just can't let that shit happen no more. So that goes for everybody.
And in Vegas that time when they in the casino, right?
Oh yeah, I just walked away. Yeah, I just walked away. There ain't no need, you know. But we fighting now. So
that's what I'm talking about. And yo, you help you. Two promotions, and you put the whole promotion on your back. Like if it wasn't for New York City, you promoting the fight, and everybody was saying that was a boring press conference. But you the one that actually showed up and promoted the fight, and then in LA, that smack heard around the world. You know what I'm saying? So you've been holding this to like take all the responsibility to promote the fight. Are you surprised that they're not promoting the fight like you are?
To be honest, well, that's good. First off, how you started this, and really, you know, giving me my flowers at the same time. You know, so for Turkey Al-Ashik, you know, His Excellency, you know, I definitely want him to realize this. I mean it. You know, when I'm in it, as far as this game goes in boxing, I'm in it in the long run. You know, and I would love for him to have me as a brand ambassador or something that plays in the long term role into what he's planning to do. However, when we get to it. Yeah, I'm definitely surprised about these guys. They're more laid back. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, they're more laid back for this promotion and this fight. I think it's because, you know, maybe while I've been around them, maybe it's because they already made it in the sense of their name, that they don't need to do much, that sit there and everybody will watch regardless. But that's not how you reach the next tier, top tier, that only a few have done, and a few is one really, and that's Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather done. It's not that. No way. He's kept promoting. Can't take away Manny Pacquiao neither, but you know what I'm saying? It's those things like that. You got to keep promoting. I mean, you were just mentioning about Manny Pacquiao and karaoke and shit. You know, so,
I come the best karaoke singer of them all. The GOAT, Manny Pacquiao.
Exactly. Like
that, because I was saying that you know. I was before you came on. I was talking about that Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence is still a good fight. How Keith Thurman promoted a Brock Jarvis fight for 2 weeks. If he could promote that fight, imagine how he could promote Earl Spence fight, and people shouldn't just write them off because the only person that Keith Thurman lost to was Manny Pacquiao, and the only person that Earl Spence lost to was Bud Crawford. That people just shouldn't push them to the side like they didn't. It's just one loss. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop pushing these fighters off of just one loss, especially two fighters that's highly credible in the history of boxing.
I agree, absolutely. I think that's very valid what you said right there, Punch. For sure, it makes a lot of sense, and it gives boxing a more chance of opportunities to come back. You know, there's always a comeback. Everybody loves a comeback story.
That's the American way, right? It's like we uplift the fighter, we want to tear them down, and we want to tell this fighter to get up and show us the comeback story, the Cinderella story. And I think that is the American way. We just like the comeback story. That's the most lucrative story in sports, right? Yeah. A lot of people want to. After people did see the interview or just getting in tune with the interview you had with Sean Porter, and you did elaborate that you will not be training with Eddy Reynoso. And it's been a big story that you're going to be training with Eddy Reynoso alongside with your dad, but you're not this time. What if there's any clarification why y'all not training together? Because you did say in the interview that you said that you feel that they don't see you, that you was focused. What do you mean by that?
It could be a lot of things. Maybe just the time frame, you know, but maybe it's it could be the promoting. I don't know. It's they didn't really elaborate. Eddie Reynoso didn't really speak to my father. He just went through our team and to elaborate that part. And I don't know if we did something wrong, you know, or whatever the case be, or they just focus on their stuff and, you know, just they have that Saudi trip that they're going to take in a couple of weeks, and they felt like with a fighter like myself that's elite, maybe they need more time. But it doesn't make sense, you know, whatever the case be. We love them. We appreciate them. I appreciate having that time with him just from that experience a little bit, you know, and I think that this won't be the end of our story with them. I think that they're just on television right now, so we'll see. You know, but am I disappointed about it? Yeah, I am. But I take it as competition.
Oh yeah,
I take it as competition.
There's also people just saying that probably you could have been in the Canelo Alvarez and Scull fight out there, and but you rather fight in New York. Was that a choice, or you just had the Times Square choice, or did you have a choice to fight out there to be in the co-main event of Canelo Alvarez?
I don't think they would have put me as a co-main, to be real, with Canelo Alvarez. They would have probably put me underneath Amin Munguia, who is, to me, a great fighter, but not Teofimo. However,
he got knocked out his last fight, though. He got knocked out his last fight.
But it doesn't matter. To be real, it's a business. So I did have options, you know, thankfully by His Excellency and by Fiala and Dr. Watan. You know, I appreciate them for giving me the options to decide between the two, and I just went with Times Square. You know, I feel like let the king of boxing, the face of boxing, let him be let him have his night. He deserves it. You know, he's earned that. So I didn't want to take it overdo anything. I didn't want to take over the show. I just wanted Canelo to do his thing.
But then if you would have fought over there, then it would have been then you think you would have probably still worked with Eddy Reynoso?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I was ready to leave on Monday, which is today. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's. Yeah, man. Everybody go get your drinks.
Hey, equipo Canelo está bien. Yo entiendo que las cosas son así. Es parte del trabajo y mucho respeto a Canelo, el campeón, y que todo sale bien en tu pelea y ojalá, si Dios quiere, y ustedes también, podemos hacer un campamento de verdad en la próxima pelea que tenemos, ojalá en septiembre.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. He's translated in Spanish. If y'all don't, this is a bilingual channel, so I ain't gonna translate for y'all. Y'all better know y'all Spanish. Cheers. ¿Qué está comiendo? Taco? Guacamole with chips?
Guacamole, no, tartar. Some a little tartar, tuna tartar, a little guac in here. Got a veggie burger, but I'm not vegan.
Yeah, because I ain't want to put a word to your mouth, because when I heard the interview with Sean Porter and you said not focus, I'm like, Tio trains every day. He's weighing like 148 pounds right now. Tio and not focus is not a word that you relate to Tio, not focused. Always focused, always in shape. Everybody
good.
always see that you always in shape. So I felt like maybe he meant the commitment to them, or them committing to him because of the time frame, or because he's not going to be fighting in Saudi Arabia. He's going to be fighting in New York. They're going to leave out there. So it was more of a commitment than a focus. Well, am I right or wrong? Because it can't be you're not focused.
I don't know. They didn't tell us that.
Okay. All right.
You're going to make me go to 168, bro. I'm fucking crazy.
So you think it's competition? Nah. Y'all cool. No,
I know
stop.
we cool.
Huh?
I know we cool.
All right.
But you just gotta talk to us. That's all. I like to have transparency.
Okay, so I think that's what
that's
you feel
what
that lacked. Like, come on, man, we boys. Just hit me up.
Yeah, I'm not here to be real. I'm sorry. I gotta put one. Damn, I gotta do one. Remember when they said Canelo and Mayweather 23? Canelo, Mayweather was prime time #1 pound for pound. They said that was gonna happen to me with Lomachenko because I was 23. Did that happen? No. So I beat the guy that was pound for pound #1 at that time.
Yeah, pound for pound, Lomachenko.
At 23.
Mm-hmm. So Canelo Alvarez didn't do it. So you try.
I like Champ. I like Champ though. I like Champ. Nah, it's more motivation, bro. To be honest with y'all, man. That shit hurts though. That shit hurts.
Damn.
That shit hurts. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, even though it hurts a little bit, because I care. I love Canelo and their team. I do. But don't play me as don't play me as anything else than what it is. I'm the best fighter. And I won't coattail nobody. I'm not gonna bandwagon nobody because we did it our way.
Yeah, and that's what
we're
I'm
only
saying.
asking. We're respectfully only asking to enhance our game. And I think that takes a lot from a champion. We don't need to. I told my father, why are we doing this? My father said, it's good. Just trust me.
I'll be honest. I think that you working with Eddy Reynoso was alongside with your dad was more of the name. To be honest with you, I never felt that Eddy Reynoso style could have a chemistry with a Teofimo Lopez athletic, very athletic, twitchy muscle type of style. I mean, the counter punching and the inside game, yes, but I felt like in my opinion, it was more being in the gym with Canelo Alvarez, soaking that knowledge, working with him more than the Eddy Reynoso Tio collaboration. I felt like it was good for the name, but I don't think that Eddy Reynoso truly, in my opinion, was a good mesh style. They got more of a flat-footed style.
Look, what I really would like is what I really asked for though when we ran up with them in LA for the time being with them for their press conference with Scull. One thing I did, I said, hey, no, because they're trying to give us different time frames of training. Jaime Munguia is not really training with Canelo; they have their own time. Canelo has his time, so they're doing like sections. And I told him, no, I don't want that. I said I want to be with the champ the whole time out there. Yeah. I'm not there to spy. I'm there to learn.
Yeah.
And why can't we do that, bro? Like, my goodness, why can't we do that? I can't wait. Like, I can't wait. Because, it's like wine. The longer it's in the barrel, the sweeter and better it tastes. Yeah. Richer. So that's what I am. I'm like wine. I age better with time. And I just gotta relax with this and understand that when it's my time to be the face of this sport that we all love and truly admire. Every young kid is gonna have the opportunity to be there with me and train with me that I believe has earned it.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, I get a little disappointed in these champions a little bit. But it's not Canelo's fault because he just focused on his fight. And it's not Eddie's fault. Maybe it's just the alignment of things. That shit, I'm upset. Really upset, man.
But probably, hey, probably like you said in the interview, probably you could fight. I mean, you could go to camp together leading up to the Bud Crawford fight in September. You know what I'm saying? Well, probably the time frame is more ideal for both of y'all to be committed to one another, go to the fight. Because even if you would have trained, and think about it, even if you would have trained with Eddy Reynoso, like you said, he was gonna leave 3 weeks before that. So
Wow.
it
People don't think about. I'm gonna say it because I'm just retarded. Sorry for my language. I'm not retarded. No, I respect everybody. My bad. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm a ban that. Nobody is all right. But I'm already fucking up. Sorry. All right. But as I was saying, I was even trying to make it a smart move by sparring Crawford. So you know, you never know. I might help your boy Canelo in the back end. You know what I'm saying? Everybody boys in the hood, right? So, you know, you never know what I was gonna do. You know?
Or you was gonna be like what they call it?
I'll be the decoy. You know what I mean? Not the dummy, I'll just be the decoy, bro. But now I don't know.
You was gonna be the mole in the gym? You was gonna be the mole? You go with Bud Crawford, go to Canelo Alvarez and be like, hey yo, my man, hey yo, this how he looking. This is what it is.
I ain't say all that now. I'm not Lil Durk's homie, all right? I'm not Lil Durk's homie.
Yeah, because how was it with meeting Andrew Tate though? You know what I'm saying? I like Andrew Tate, and I like the things that he's been saying. I do appreciate the theories that he says. I like the way he stands up for himself. I think I'm in that same lane where you guys are very highly vocal about certain things and not afraid to speak upon. Don't care about the consequences that comes with our voices. How was you chilling with Andrew Tate? The conversation y'all had that you could share with the boxing world, not necessarily the personal shit, but you know.
You know what I'm saying? Byways, bro. Byways.
It was good.
It was really good. It was that good. I'll be on the pause, but it was that good, bro. He was a real cool, genuine man. I don't know his whole story or backstory or any other stuff, but people can make up lies, and I'm not gonna assume unless I see it personally and know the person like that. I don't know him, so judge not. Let's be judged first. So he came with open arms. Told my father he's shout out to the trainer of the year. So he acknowledged that. He acknowledged the hard work that we put in, and yeah, it was great just to talk with him and chop it up. And definitely, you guys might even see some videos between him and I. Who knows?
That's what's up. HLD with a $5 super chat was good. HLD said, yo, Tio, all we want to know is who is that beautiful Carmelo you did the salsa bit with and how that come about. La Salsera.
I have another one right here next to me, actually. We're doing another video, actually, in a few.
Oh, yeah? Shout out to La Salsera. What's the name for the people could follow her?
You want me to put y'all on? Okay. Ready? They want to know your tag and stuff. All right. But the one that her name is Gabrielle Wright. Gabrielle Wright. The one that I started dancing with. She's actually a professional dancer. She started at the age of 4. You guys can find her on Instagram at Gabe Wright with 2 T's at the end.
Hey, yo, now, that's the name right there. Teofimo Salacero.
Now we have. I'm gonna bring her in. This one is Jimena. Jimena. Say hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So are you the new dancing partner? Y'all gonna give us a good show, a good segment?
I mean, we're both boxers, so it's a little different. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
We're supporting the women's boxing too, man.
So I guess I'm doing boxing and dancing now too, but it's coming out pretty good. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. What's the name again, so we can follow you too?
It's my initials. Can I show it?
Yeah.
Let's spelling it out. Is that the frame?
Hold on, no, they gotta go right there. So let me change it. Hold on.
XVB.
Yeah, and then Da Flaca is my nickname for boxing.
La Flaca. XVB Da Flaca. All right.
She a
All
boxer,
right.
man. She can throw down, man. She can fight.
That's what's up over here. We support women. We support women fighting. Let us know who you got, Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor, the trilogy. Who you got?
That's a good one. Damn right.
It's a good one. It's a really
Who
good
you
one.
got?
I like Amanda.
That's what I'm talking about. We got a man down here. La Reina del Boxeo, Amanda Serrano. We're gonna get that knockout, Madison Square Garden. Y'all gonna come to the fight? Y'all better come to the fight.
Yeah,
July 11th.
I got
July
you.
11th.
I definitely got you. I know who I got.
Who you got?
I got Katie Taylor's big ass forehead. I got her.
My headbutt. Damn, man. And you know she live in New York too, Katie Taylor.
That's what's up, man.
She been living in New York for a while.
She better give me the fin and the noggin, dude.
Hey, yo, I think that's the biggest rematch in boxing, men or female. You know what I'm saying?
Man. But look, so what we got planned? We got 2 professional. Well, no, she's still amateur actually. Still amateur boxer. We got 2 boxers. And what are we trying to do here? We'll bring entertainment to the sport of boxing, but also uplift, right? Not just man boxing, but woman boxing at the same time. And kind of bring it all together where we're all lifting each other up. And also, now that she's amateur and I'm pro, it kind of works that way where she's able to be the leader in that generation for the woman to look up to that and be like, well, hey, I know how to dance. I know how to do this and that. Let me add that into flavor, being classy. And while being that, you know, they could be, you know, many things as far as fighting. So I think it just helps. Teal is just, you know, trying to help.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How he's helping you? How's he helping you so far?
Helping me so far with the dance or with boxing? Honestly, I got the opportunity to train with them, and the whole time, the training session, I was like locked in, trying to like soak up like a sponge everything and all the knowledge that from a great boxer, because not everyone gets the opportunity to do that as well. And as an amateur, I'm still growing, so you're never gonna stop learning in boxing. So honestly, it was really great. It was really good. He helped me a lot with opening the dancing. Not everyone gets the opportunity to do it, so I'm very grateful. And then the training part too, where I'm getting to learn from the best of the best.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The teacher, the takeover.
I was well with Jimena, I called. I was like, can you do me a favor? Like, I was like, she was here in town. I was like, all right, perfect. I was like, I want to do another video. I was like, and then I would like for you to do it with me, like as far as the dance video together, you know, as a collab. And she says, but you don't even know if I know how to dance or not.
He just assumed I was like, I do know, but I'm like, how do you just like, you're not gonna pick around the industry and assume they know how to dance. But he's like, you're Latina, you have to know how to dance. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but how do you?
But which dance? You got merengue, you got bachata, you got salsa.
No, I can dance everything. I can dance everything, but it was a lucky guess of this.
I'm a fighter, you know. We got good eyes. So.
But hey, man, it's the footwork, right? That's the first thing in boxing.
Well, like she said, like she mentioned, my bad parts, but like she mentioned was that, you know, we worked together already. I've done the mitts with her and stuff, so I kind of seen her flow, her movement and footwork. So that kind of gave me like an idea of maybe she knows how to dance.
You remember what Papachenko did to his son Vasily Lomachenko? He took him out of boxing and put him in dancing class, and then put him back in boxing.
Just like my coach, he puts salsa when we're working out sometimes, and I'm like, again, and he's like, I don't care. We're listening to that.
That's what's up.
What's your coach's name?
My coach's name is Edgar Sandoval.
Where you from? Where you guys from?
San Diego, California. Right now we're at San Diego Combat Academy in San Diego, California.
Shout out to the 619.
That's what's up. So you was already there, about to train with Canelo, and they're not in San Diego, right? They're not in San Diego.
They were.
Okay. All right. So you're going back to the what to the East Coast now. You're gonna be training in South Florida. Well, Milton LaCroix, you know, your first trainer, you know what I'm saying, that helped your father out, groomed you and give you the footwork and defense. So that so So, in the end of the day, for the people that's saying remember, Teofimo Lopez Sr. was going to stay in his corner anyway. Eddy Reynoso was just an addition. You know what I'm saying? So they still got the same formula going into a training camp. But how is it going back to the guy that really know you probably more than any other trainer outside of your father?
It's refreshing, like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you hear that in the background?
I'm like, I don't give a damn about get flag. It's all right.
Oh man. Well, we over talking it, but yeah, we over here. But yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice to see that come all together and actually like expand from it. You know, when you first start from something and then you go back to it, you go back to where everything started, and you see how much you've learned from them, and then you can take back a lot of things that you kind of might have missed along the way. You know, so a lot of the fighters that I'm going to be facing this year are effed. All of them. All of them, as it should be, though. Teofimo's been too nice, as it should be.
As when it comes to Arnold Barboza, what do you see? What do you see that is his best attributes, in your opinion?
His best attributes. Standing there like a dummy, getting smacked by me. That was the best thing he ever did. What a dumb.
You hear that, Arnold Barboza? That's the best attribute. You're just gonna stand there. You're gonna get smacked up, but this time's gonna be smacked up with left hook with gloves on, with the 8-ounce gloves on.
Mm-hmm. Yo, he stood. Hey, if you go back to that video, look how he stands before I slap him. He's like standing. He's standing there like, you gonna hit me? Yeah, damn right, I'm gonna hit you.
What happened backstage? What happened backstage when he tweeted that? Like, why you ain't say what happened backstage? What happened backstage?
Oh yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a setup, but I went back there. But that's why I said Brad Jacobs. Shout out to him. He came back down with me to the locker room. Mm-hmm. But then the dad somehow just went through everybody and came up to me and started walking. I said, well, you hit me first, so I already got my fist up. Uh-huh. I said, well, you throw first and see what happens. And he asked me, why did I do that?
Yeah.
I said, your son tipped my hat. What do you think? That's disrespectful. And I'm pulling back, waiting for him to throw a punch. He just turns around, walks away, goes back to the locker room, and I think that's when he grabbed Barboza, his son. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm not going to hit the dad.
Yeah.
Even though the dad kicked me in my arm, I'm not going to punch the dad. All right?
I'll let y'all know the dad kicked you?
Yeah, he did.
There's another breaking news. So the dad kicked. Hey, yeah. Yo, dad.
I didn't want to. Yeah, the dad kicked me, and I had every right to punch him then. But I don't. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that ass whooping that I'm gonna do to his son. That's what I'm gonna do. By whooping his son's ass, I'm gonna be doing that.
So why Arnold Barboza ain't tweeted that? So your dad. So see, I mean, look, even Teofimo Lopez Sr., he talks a lot, but he don't put no hands on nobody, and nobody puts their hands on him. You know
yeah, but his, so his father kicked me. My Rolex ended up getting open, so I know that was like signs by my guardian, but like, take off your watch, now it's time to throw down. Mm-hmm. But I just clipped it back. Brad Jacobs was the one, and so was Gabe from Top Rank. They were the two that stopped them, and then security finally pulled up and grabbed all of them. But grabbed Barboza and the father. They came back to the locker room. They were pretty much going to try to jump me. But I just stood there, and I'm like, okay. But I appreciate those two guys, Gabe and Brad Jacobs, for actually standing there and actually stopping it from me getting worse. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And if my dad's watching this, Dad, I didn't mean to not tell you this. I just didn't want it to escalate. Well, don't worry. We're going to take care of these guys May 2nd. Don't worry.
You ain't tell me that. You ain't tell me that.
My dad, Well, and it's another thing, man. I don't got beef with the dad, even though the dad kicked me, I don't got beef with him. Mm-hmm. And I don't need to give them an excuse to kill my dad or try some stupid shit. Cause then it's gonna then it gets otherwhere. You know how I could get.
Yeah. We know. But of course, it's all gonna be handled May 2nd, Times Square, New York City, my city. HLD said T.O.
Our city.
HLD with a $10 super chat. Good looking out. HLD said Jessica is asking. What's good, Jessica? Jessica is asking in the chat. When you fought Loma, why wasn't he able to use his skills? He was backing off and avoiding you. You were like a bull coming after him. Love it. #1 fan.
Yeah. Why? It was because my IQ, and I would turn with him. I wouldn't stay there and have my hands up. No, you create that space with Loma. That was really what it was. Yep. Shout out to Jessica, man. Thank you.
Shout out to Jessica. Maybe you're gonna give us a PR answer, but you never give us a PR answer. What do you feel about this card right here? Give me 1 second. You already know the card, but I gotta show it for the people. What do you feel about this card, the Canelo Alvarez card of William Scull, Canelo Alvarez, Jaime Munguia, versus the guy that knocked him out, Bruce, Martin Bacoli, who got knocked out by Parker, versus a Jabba. What do you feel about that card?
Oh, Badu Jack.
Badu Jack is back.
That's what's up.
What do you feel about that card?
I like it because the main person it's his show is gonna be Canelo. I like it. That's a good setup. Yeah.
I personally, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like this is my opinion. I don't feel like it's a great card just because of this. I never thought that when Canelo Alvarez was going to emerge with Turkey Al Sheikh, that we was going to get a William Scull and Canelo Alvarez. I don't think that was the ideal for anybody. I think the ideal was a Canelo Benavidez, a Canelo versus maybe the winner of the Bivol Beterbiev. I didn't think that a William Scull was in the cards for when Turkey and Canelo Alvarez have emerged. So I'm not too much. I'm not so thrilled about that. That's just my opinion.
Man, what satisfies you? I just want to know what satisfies you, man.
What satisfies me as a boxing fan? The satisfy the fights that we've been asking for.
Yeah, but you know something? You guys are like, you guys skip the you guys. It's like food. You guys skip the starter and the entree and go straight to dessert.
I don't want an appetizer, man. Sometimes I don't want the appetizer.
You don't even want the main course. Y'all want the dessert right away.
But how about if the appetizer doesn't taste good?
That's this card.
How about if the appetizer doesn't taste good?
Welcome to the Canelo and Scull card. There you go. That's the
I don't want that.
No. Yeah.
Shout out to Canelo, but come on, man. At this point, we all know why they fighting. William Scull and Canelo Alvarez fighting, so he can get that belt back for the football.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I just had a moment, man. Yeah.
But yeah.
I really am a goofball, man. But don't worry, this goofball got time, man. I got time.
Hey, you in your happy space. Everybody know that a happy Teofimo Lopez is the most dangerous Teo.
Yeah, I gotta go collect. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go collect. It's time to collect. Not no more belts like that. I'm happy collecting my belts. Don't get me wrong, but it's time to collect that respect.
That's it. That collecting that money, you already got the accomplishments, right? You already got the accomplishment. I think that even Barbosa is a better opponent than what that Ryan got and that Devin Haney got. Is an undefeated fighter, a guy that beat Jack Catterall and Jose Ramirez.
From a restaurant standpoint, what would you call that? What type of course is that? Is it the appetizer?
That's a real appetizer.
That's an appetizer?
Yeah. Because what's next, right? Next is supposed to be you and Jerome Bruce Ennis.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
So
but then
the appetizer is a fried calamari right there. That's a good appetizer, fried calamari.
You know what? I'm gonna just throw this out there to His Excellency. I'm gonna throw this out there right now. All right, Canelo Crawford, Ryan Garcia and Haney, and then me and Jerron Ennis Boots.
Shit, Stadium, Allegiant Stadium.
At the Allegiant Stadium.
Now that's a card. See, that's a card. I could be like your Turkey Al Sheikh, your unlimited money, your unlimited funds. Mm-hmm. I like that. Now
then we get Shakur with one of the Davis Davises.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or we get Shakur with that guy. I got 14 knockouts. You know, I don't play. You know, I know baby.
Oh, yeah,
I know
yeah.
baby.
I
I know
fact,
baby.
thank you that you just brought that up. But
I know.
this
I know
guy,
baby. I know come to play.
Shakur Stevenson did call you out though. He said, "How about you fight me next, Tio? Let's line it up. We both do business with the same people. I'll go 140 for this on God." Shakur and Tio, what do you feel about that fight?
I got 14 knockouts. I know play. I know play. I know baby. I know baby. I know baby.
All right. Is he? What he meant about that? Y'all deal with the same people. Is he with Keith Connolly as well, or he's just talking about Turkey?
You know you smart. Yeah, you know you're smart.
I can't give the answers. You gotta give the answers.
Well, you know something. Why I gotta do all right.
He called you out, not me out.
Well, I just like the guy that was saying the shit. That shit was hilarious. I don't even know that boxer yet. Somebody find that boxer. What was that boxer's name?
It was because when Kid Austin dropped out, he was ready to fight Shakur.
What's his name?
I don't even know his name, bro.
He's hilarious though.
Yeah, I see the video.
I got 14 knockouts. So.
You give me. Let me play with all that. Send me a contract right now. Play me now. I'm ready. Send me a contract, motherfucker, right now. I fight you right now. I beat the fuck out of you.
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
We need that in boxing. We need a Ricardo Mayorga type of dude in boxing.
Yeah.
You having fun with me? What happened, motherfucker? What happened? I fucking hear you right now.
Yeah, like for real, man. Like, I just know what I liked about it was I cut everything else out. But Shakur knows this guy because he keeps tabs on everybody apparently. So, yeah. But I wasn't going at Shakur. I just like the guy talking the things, and I'm like, that's how I'm feeling. You know, I'm feeling like, I don't come to play. You know, like I got 14 knockouts. You know, I'm just playing. But hey, it helps Shakur a little bit come back up. You know, because your boy Teofimo taking over this shit.
Yeah.
Here you go. You want some bread, Shakur? You want some bread? I got bread here for you.
But
I got 14 knockouts. Looking at.
Yes, give me five. I give you five too. Fuck that shit, man.
Shit. Hey, when he goes down to my body, I'm gonna pick up my elbow and I'm gonna break his hand like that, and then he gonna be like Jared Anderson. But I'm hitting his elbows. Fuck him. That's a heavyweight pussy. They should change Jared Anderson's name to the heavyweight pussy. Hey, yo, and I'm going in right now. They all boys. They go all boys. Turkey Al-Sheikh, you should revoke his card as a brand ambassador. They ain't looking too good. That ain't looking too good. Hey, matter of fact, revoke it and put it on to me. Promote me.
Shit.
I'm good for boxing. I'm really good for boxing. I mean that. We here to make boxing great again. I mean that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I need that hat too, man.
Yes, I'm gonna get everybody now. Now that I'm out here, I got my guys. I still wanted to deal with lids, but they never came back with me. So we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use my money again. It's okay. But this time I'm gonna make my money back.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, man. That's the only way. You gotta put your money up.
Why do they want to invest? Hold on. Why don't these fucking guys don't want to invest in me?
Maybe they don't want to invest in boxing. Maybe it's not even about you.
Well, shit. That's why we're gonna bring it out. They invest in all these other guys. Or it's probably I don't get my culo.
Or maybe they want you to be nice. Or maybe they you're a person that can't be controlled either. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they can't control what comes out of your mouth.
But they just gotta tell me, and then I'll listen.
Yeah, right. They're gonna tell you after you say what you say, and be like, "Yo, Tio, can you stop? Can you tell the person to take this thing out?" Stuff like that.
Well, they just gotta tell me, Tio. Like, no one's paying me for no one's paying my side for a PR or something like that. You know,
I think I see what you're doing with the dancing and stuff like that. I think you being creative. You're doing certain things that other people won't even think about doing or want to do. You know, if you notice, people want to act like they in the club, they rappers, the diamonds, the cars. You know what I'm saying? You actually out there having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You're actually having fun, and it's within your character. Nobody could be like, "Yo, Teofimo Lopez changed," because we could show you the video when he was young, dancing with the girls on the Snoop Dogg video to the Teofimo Lopez. It's still the fun Teofimo. It's not this guy that became all of a sudden he think he not reachable, not reachable, not relatable. You're still that guy.
I want to say shout out to your chat too, man. All the people that support and watch. You know, Punch Drunk, shout you out, man. You doing your thing, bro. You the best at this, man. One of the best, and anytime, any given time. Yeah, you know, that's how you do it. The only thing you messing up is you wearing that KC hat. You gotta put Philly on.
I know. Let me feel like a loser for a minute. Let me feel like a loser.
Yeah, you know, but you know something. If that's not the case, then you know at least a Yankees hat, or you know, what is you, a Giants or Jets? Or you neither.
Hey, yo, put it this way, man. My sports world for real, man, is embarrassing. Except my Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Jet fan.
Okay.
I like the Yankees, but I'm a Cleveland Indian fan, bro. We haven't won since 1948, bro.
Oh. I like that.
And I'm a supporter of Teofimo Lopez. So you're the only guy that's bringing the wins for me, my brother. The other guys and the Rangers. I like the Rangers. You ever been to a hockey game? That shit is lit in the playoffs.
I have. I actually went to the one that Florida Panthers, but I went to Game 5 when they lost. But it's pretty cool. It's awesome.
Well, yeah, man.
Check this out though. I'm looking forward to a great fight.
Mm-hmm.
Focused, determined. Gonna do this nice another promo video as far as this goes. Combine it, make it real successful, God willingly, you know, and really just kind of get everybody else, all these fighters out of that shell. You know, they all need to kind of embrace and just be out there. You know, not meaning in the sense of, you know, selling yourself short, but be out there in the sense of finding your way to make it bigger and better. You know, there's many avenues. Boxing, that's one thing I learned about it. You know what I mean? One thing I learned about this boxing is that there's many ways to make money and income, and there's many ways to entertain the sport and the people in that watch the sport. So, shout out to her as well for making that happen.
La Flaca y el Gordo. You remember the show? You remember the show La Flaca y el Gordo? I can see it. Yeah, that shit is hot. La Flaca y el Gordo.
Yeah. Damn, that's funny. Yeah, Sick Boxer Gordo and La Flaca.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. But yo, my brother Flaca, Tio and Flaca, keep doing y'all thing, man. Can't wait to see the video. Can't wait to see you in the pros and on the amateur circuit and stuff like that. We're gonna follow you as well. And Teofimo Lopez, May 2nd. Honor ball both for Teofimo Lopez, Times Square, New York City. Let's go. All right, my brother. Have a great evening.
You already know. Peace and love, man. Thank you.
Peace out, Flaca. Peace out, Tio. Domingo Bonilla with the $5 super chat. As long as Tio continues to create content, money will follow. Gotta stay consistent, though. You'll be surprised who comes calling. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I would ask Teofimo Lopez to clarify the situation with Eddy Reynoso. And he did have a choice whether to be in the Saudi card with Canelo Alvarez or to be in the Times Square card. Maybe that he feel like there wasn't transparency, like he alluded earlier on when he got on, right? You know, that it went through his team and not to him. He feels saddened about the situation that he's not gonna be training with Eddy Reynoso. Maybe that was the case, like I was saying earlier. Good looking out, Domingo. Maybe that was the case. Maybe that Teofimo Lopez couldn't be committed to Eddy Reynoso because he was not committed to fight in that card, thus not being committed to Eddy Reynoso, and Eddy Reynoso going to be committed to Canelo Alvarez. even though that we believe that, I believe that Teofimo Lopez being in the Times Square card with Devin Haney and with Ryan Garcia made more sense than being out there in rehab season with Canelo Alvarez and stuff like that. I think this is more of a fun card. It's more youthful. It's more the three out of the four kings, right? I think it's still not a subtraction. Eddy Reynoso was only an addition to already the Teofimo Lopez Sr. is still a Trainer of the Year recipient. He's still one of the best trainers of the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And shout out to La Flaca. We're going to be following her as well. I know she's still an amateur, but y'all already know that in Punch Drunk Boxing, we still follow the amateurs. There's the reason why y'all know Keyshawn Davis. The reason why we know Henry La Bazooka Cedeno Martin and Elry Cedeno Martinez as well. We do follow the amateurs as well. Y'all know I support women boxing. Y'all already know how we're going to be pumping this fight of Madison Serrano versus Katie Taylor, the trilogy. Jaime Munguia is with Eddy too and fighting the same. So now the question is, as now y'all heard Teofimo Lopez, the question is, and HLD. So I told you there was a choice. So now let's ask the question: was it the right choice? What do y'all think, folks? Was it the right choice? Some people what is the right choice? Should have Teofimo Lopez be in the Canelo Alvarez William Scull event in rehab season, train with Eddy Reynoso, training camp alongside with Jaime Munguia, the Cuban fighter that Eddy Reynoso signed, Canelo Alvarez, or be in the Times Square card? What do y'all think, folks? He did say it. He did have that Turkey Al Sheikh gave him a choice. Turkey Al Sheikh gave him a choice whether to be in the rehab in the Fatal Fury Saudi Arabia fight with Canelo Alvarez or be in the Times Square card. Would you think is the right choice? Domingo Boni just said he made the right move. Let me know what y'all think. Times Square, Savage felt like, you know what? Savage, good luck. Savage, one of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. If you haven't become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, you already know, man. Smash that link and support the channel. The card would have been fire. Let me know in the chat. Did y'all feel that Teofimo Lopez made the right choice? Maybe that's the reason why. And I knew there was, listening to his interview with Sean Porter, that's what I knew when he said this. This is what it all stems from. Give me a second, folks.
But I got news for you guys. So it looks like we will not be training with them. Okay. I mean, look, I was looking forward to going leaving tomorrow actually to camp with them and everything, but they just maybe they don't feel like I'm just maybe they just don't feel like I'm focused, which is pretty interesting. So
you know what I'm saying? And when he said focus, and I told the Tio, if y'all know Teofimo Lopez, he's always focused at training. I'm gonna tell you like that. Tio trains even after his fights. I seen Teofimo Lopez already twice after his fight training. 4, 3 o'clock in the morning. He could go after his fight. Maybe there's a club out there that he's gonna host. They have him hosting. He'll host. He don't drink. As a matter of fact, after his fight with Josh Taylor, he was DJing in his own after party, right? And after the after party, he went to the gym. He went to the gym. In the hotel gym, he was in the gym. After the Sando Martin fight, he was in the gym. After the what you call it? After the in the AM after the Steve Claggett fight, he was in the gym in the AM. So Teofimo Lopez just be in the gym all day long, every day. He's a gym rat. So when he said focus, I'm like, nah, that can't be that you're not focused. And I was saying committed to probably the plan because he did have a choice. Turkey Al Sheikh gave Teofimo Lopez a choice whether to be in the card of the Times Square card or the Fatal Fury card out there with Canelo Alvarez. So I'm asking y'all, now that we know that he's not going to be working with Eddy Reynoso, and maybe Eddy Reynoso feel like he wasn't committed to, that Teofimo Lopez wasn't committed to the plan in the camp. Now Did Teofimo Lopez made the right move? Did Teofimo Lopez make the right move? The Teofimo Lopez should have picked to be in Williams in this event, because if Teofimo Lopez would have picked this event, he would have been in this card right here. And he said he was not going to be in the co-main event as well. So it was going to be Jaime Munguia, the co-main event, and then it would have been Teofimo Lopez, probably Bacoli before that. So it would have been Canelo Scull, Jaime Munguia, Bruce, Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa, Bacoli versus Ijaba, right? Or should Teofimo Lopez should have picked this card, or should Teofimo Lopez should have picked this card? But picking this card, he's not going to be with Eddy Reynoso, because it wouldn't make sense for Eddy Reynoso. It would have become, both of these guys would have been committed to each other to be a trainer and a fighter, right? If Teofimo Lopez would have picked to be in this card, then he would have been trained with Eddy Reynoso in a full 8 training camp, just like they're in the training camp right now. So HLD says, stop it. It's not commitment. 3.5, 2 weeks is a waste of time. I'm saying, but he said that he had a choice, HLD. If he would have picked to fight, if he would have picked the Fatal Fury, he would have been committed. And Eddie Hearn would have been committed to him, and they would have been a 8-week training camp altogether. If he picks the Times Square, because Teofimo Lopez right now is in San Diego thinking he's going to train with them. So in Teo's mind, regardless of him being in Times Square, he thought he was going to train with them. That was their plan. As soon as he got there, they saying through his representative that that Eddy Reynoso is not going to be able to train with Eddy Reynoso. He's mad that Eddy Reynoso didn't reach to him personally and told him, Teofimo Lopez already took a plane. He's out there in San Diego. That's what he's mad about. So along the way, you could see he's out there in San Diego right now. He's thinking he's about to train. He took a plane out there to train with Eddy Reynoso. Domingo Boni just said, best move ever made. Got Ryan on the card. Who gets a lot of eyes on him? A lot of casuals which watch Ryan and turn will watch Teo and make Teo a bigger name, especially if he steals the show. I think that was good anyway, too, because I don't think that Teofimo Lopez, like he said earlier today, he wouldn't never try to steal the show or try to out-promote, because he understand it was a Canelo Alvarez card. I think if he would have done that in the Canelo Alvarez card, there was going to be a lot of people that was going to be like that. He's trying to overshadow Canelo Alvarez and things of that nature. So I think it was good that he picked Times Square. In my opinion, I think it's good. I never thought that. I think it was good that Eddy Reynoso, he was going to be alongside with Canelo Alvarez, and he just said that wasn't even going to be the plans as well. So I'm good with him being just with his dad. Leading up to the Arnold Barbosa fight, him fighting in Times Square, it feels like there wasn't a 100% committed what Teo wanted and what Eddy Reynoso was looking for. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't think so. Not what I'm hearing about, what I heard about Teo and how things transpired with him not training with them. You know, he was not that. He was going to have a separate schedule for Canelo, and he wanted to train with Canelo. You know, and I said before, I think that was, for me, that was the major part, is for Teo to soak in the knowledge and train and iron sharpen iron with Canelo Alvarez, not really have a separate. How was he going to do that with Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez and the young trainer and Ryan Gar? It was just too much. It was just too much. Teo made the right choice. Barbosa could still ruin the plans. I mean, look, Arnold Barbosa is in a row right now. That's something that we cannot neglect. Arnold Barbosa is on a roll. Let me take this thing out of the way. Damn, I still have this thing in the way. Arnold Barbosa is in a row right now. You know what I'm saying? So Arnold Barbosa is in a role right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to credit Arnold Barbosa putting himself in a position to fight Teofimo Lopez as a respectable mandatory. You know, there's a lot of fighters out there that put themselves as mandatory position, but really didn't do anything significantly to be a mandatory position. I mean, Arnold Barbosa did. He beat Jose Ramirez, a former unified champion in the junior welterweight division, and he beat Jack Catterall, that beat Josh Taylor. And not only that he beat Josh Taylor in the second fight, but there's a lot of people out there that felt that Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor the first fight, in which people felt like if he would have beat Josh Taylor and would have got the nod, he would have been undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And then if Tio would have never fought Jack Catterall and it just would have been Arnold Barbosa fighting on Jack Catterall, that he would have been undisputed. You understand what I'm trying to say? So in the end of the day, I think this is a good fight for Teofimo Lopez. I think he got the most respectable opponent out of the three, right? Of Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and even Canelo Alvarez. You know, I think that this is the opportunity not only for Teofimo Lopez to show out and prove that he is who he is, to take over the king in the 140-pound division, but I think that Turkey Al Sheikh needs to. I think he knows Tio, but I don't think he knows him like we know him. And I think it's time for Turkey Al Sheikh to understand that, you know, after this fight, Teofimo Lopez plays no second fiddle to nobody. Because Teofimo Lopez is the most accomplished fighter in that card. He's the champion. He's the Ring Magazine. And that's why I feel like Turkey Al Sheikh is contradicting himself in which he feels like is important in the sport of boxing. If you believe in the Ring Magazine, that's the ultimate belt, why do you have Teofimo Lopez fighting behind Paul's Ryan and Devin when you're the Ring lineal champion? You suppose, and I don't want to hear the excuse of, well, Ryan is the bigger star. It don't matter if Ryan's the bigger star because they're not selling this fight as a gate. It's not a gate fight. It's not. I understand why Ryan Garcia and probably Devin Haney is not promoting the fight like that because is they not trying to sell tickets. So if you're not trying to sell tickets, if it's not about the tickets, it's not about the gate, if it's not about none of that, then you should have Teofimo Lopez as the main event, as your champion. And that's why I like that he was emphasizing that throughout the press conference. Teofimo Lopez, he kept saying, Turkey, I'm your champion. Look where you have me at, though. I'm your champion. Look at the Ring Magazine. You don't respect these other belt federation, but do you actually respect the Ring Magazine champion as the guy? Because Ryan Garcia, you already know we support Ryan Garcia here, but Ryan Garcia never became a champion. Devin Haney also shouldn't even be a co-main event of Ryan Garcia if the rules, especially in the New York State Athletic Commission, changed the outcome of the fight that Devin Haney is a no contest and never lost to Ryan Garcia. And I believe that's the reason why Devin Haney is getting disrespected or not being respected, put it that way, because after all the suing and the ostering and devaluing, discrediting the performance of Ryan Garcia as just skills is the reason why he beat Devin the Dream Haney. Why are you fighting in the undercard of Ryan Garcia? Doesn't make any sense. I think that's what makes the Devin and the Ryan situation, especially on Devin's side, kind of like all this thing, and you're going to be in the undercard of the Ryan Garcia. That looks kind of. I would have had Devin Haney in the Canelo Alvarez card. I would have had Devin Haney in the Canelo Alvarez card if he was looking for respect, because it doesn't look right for Devin Haney to be in the undercard of Ryan Garcia. I mean, for a boxing fan, I like that all three of these guys are on the same card. But if the reason why people look at, like you said, all this, y'all sue them, y'all have a problem with Golden Boy Promotions, y'all already know that this is a Golden Boy promotion card. It is. I said it a few times. This is a Golden Boy promotion card. Yes, it's Fatal Fury, Turkey Al Sheikh, but Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy Promotions. Jose Ramirez, Golden Boy Promotions. Arnold Barbosa, Golden Boy Promotion. This is a Golden Boy Promotion Oscar De La Hoya card. That's why you saw Oscar De La Hoya in LA. You ain't see no other promoter. He's in the middle, taking all the pictures and stuff like that on every face-off. HLD says, if Tio wanted to train with Eddy and Canelo so bad, he had a choice, but there with them on a day one, The hell with the other outside commitments. Canelo has been in camp. Live and learn. So that he had a choice to be there with them on day one, and the hell with the other outside commitments. Canelo has been in the camp. Yep. And maybe that's why Eddy Reynoso probably felt that he was not committed to him, because think about it. They already was in camp, and he was doing a show with Andrew Tate and the other people and stuff like that. Maybe Eddy Reynoso was looking at it like, I'm running a tight camp. This is serious. We're going to war right now. This 8-week training camp. That's it. Everybody's on hands on deck. Where is Teo? You know what? You doing your thing? It's not gonna work like that. Maybe that was Eddy Reynoso. And maybe Eddy Reynoso is going through his team. He doesn't want to go through Teo. Maybe along the line, someone felt they wasn't transparent of what they really wanted to do. Maybe that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Teo got in the plane that he's going to be in training camp with Canelo and Eddy Reynoso. And basically, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot where there was a major miscommunications right there. And we all know that Canelo Alvarez have direct phone number with Teofimo Lopez. Canelo Alvarez could have told him himself. Eddy Reynoso could have told his dad himself. And it said it didn't go to his dad nor him. It went to his representative. So I think that was kind of, I could understand the frustration of Teofimo Lopez. And I think probably he want to say more, but he's holding his, probably checking the emotions about it and stuff like that, and not trying to burn the bridge or anything of that nature. But you could tell he feels let down by Canelo Alvarez team. But maybe he wasn't also generally fully committed himself. I don't know, man. Two sides of the story, you understand. And probably Eddy Reynoso will answer these type of questions. I know he don't do a lot of interviews, but I think that in the right time, people ask Eddy Reynoso what happened with the situation with Teofimo Lopez. I was surprised Devin was so co-featured. Canelo kicked out Teo from camp. Reynoso preferred to training Ryan than Teofimo. I mean, Ryan Garcia's not training with Eddy Reynoso. So Reynoso may feel like let's put it this way. For the members that want to jump on the panel and give y'all takes, I'm gonna put the link. Y'all want to be a member to the channel, I'm gonna put the link in the member community. Hold on. I'll put the link for the members, the link for the members. If you want to become a member to the channel, y'all want to jump on the panel and stuff like that, support the channel, become a member, join in. The link is in the members community post. For the members of the channel, if y'all want to jump on the panel and give me y'all takes on this matter, on this fight, on this card. I got a good half an hour, probably a little more or less. See how the energy is. Teo should get Gamachi. Man, look, Teo is going to training camp right now. All he needs is his dad at this point. You know what I'm saying? He did pre-camp with Eddy Reynoso. He was training with them before even when Canelo Alvarez was training to fight Edgar Berlanga. I think that, Teofimo Lopez had high hopes in training with Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez, and now he needs to do a quick change of plans. I mean, if now is like kind of, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? It's time to it's be in training camp right now. Truth always says Teofimo has all the talent, but has no backing. Hopefully with Keith Connolly, he got the backing. You know what I'm saying? I like what Keith Connolly been doing in the sport of boxing thus far with Richardson Hitchens, with Conor Ben, and with Teofimo Lopez. Think about what Keith Connolly in the events that he got coming up with, and he got the Edgar Berlanga that just finished his fight. So Keith Connolly is, you know, I think he's doing pretty good for his fighters that he just signed. What's good, HLD in the building? What's good, Boricua?
Cuéntame, dímelo.
What's good, man? So yeah, man, we shout out to Teofimo Lopez joining us and clarifying the situation with Eddy Reynoso and elaborating on the smack and what happened behind the scenes. Give us a nice break.
I didn't catch that part, Punch, about behind the scenes. What? There was some more bullshit?
He said that Arnold Barbosa's dad kicked him in the arm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But he didn't want to swing at the dad and stuff like that. So he
Está bien. He did right, man. What's he gonna do to the old man? Kick his ass.
Exactly. So that's funny when now that I hear that Arnold Barbosa, remember when he tweeted, he said, "Why you don't say what happened behind?"
But he said something else today about you need security from your father. Yeah, you're the one who needed it. Your dad.
Yeah, exactly. Your father did your dirty work.
I'm gonna bust this choppy in a second, bro.
That's more embarrassing. Like, no wonder he didn't want to say what actually happened because people's gonna get on him anyway.
Yo, man,
get him back. Oh shit. Boxing in the building. What's good, man?
Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, my thing is maybe Reynoso felt like Teo was putting more energy into promoting this fight that's already gonna be for free anyway instead of being in camp. Because they do things a little differently.
When you run a tight ship like Team Canelo does.
Let me finish.
I mean, I that's what I came on for, bro. To say that
it's not about his conditioning because he trains, but maybe they feel like his focus is all over the place as far as he's doing the side thing. He's promoting himself, you know what I mean? But maybe that's what it is,
Well, that's what I was saying in the chat. That look, if you want something so bad, you got to make a choice in life, man. You can't have your cake and eat it too sometimes. You know what I mean? And he was trying to plan it. Oh, I could do this and I could do over there, do that. And you can't have it all like that. You know what I mean? Especially when you're the one who wants something from someone else. They don't need you. You need them. Yeah. And that's the way it is. And so Canelo, he don't need Tio over there, and he don't need neither does Eddy. You want our services and you want us to help you out, then show me. You got to come and do this. Canelo's been in camp. So I see that being more of it, but at the same time, let's not forget, like I said earlier, if they're leaving 3.5 weeks before the fight, as of today, that's only 3.5 weeks of training. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? I don't think that should be the first camp to be a short camp of just 3.5 weeks when you're trying to prepare for a fight for the first time with Team Canelo. I think a full camp is in need, all dedicated, locked in with them. And I think it's a blessing in disguise. It's better off for the next one.
Hold on.
How many weeks we got until the fight? Because they're supposed to have an 8-week training camp. Did he start training?
Yeah, but they're leaving 3 weeks before.
Okay, but forget about the Reynoso as far as Tio and his camp. So he got 8 weeks to train, right?
No, he's got 6.5 weeks.
The number one, I'm saying this because this is in the beginning of them wanting to train with Eddy Reynoso and stuff like that. His father and his dad and his father and Tio said one of the good things that they wanted to train with Eddy Reynoso that they was taught while they was doing the pre-camp, not the pre-camp, but they was in training camp while Canelo Alvarez was preparing for Edgar Berlanga, is structure. He said that's what was missing in his career, in his training regimen, you know what I'm saying, is structure, right? And if you could see right now, there is no structure. Right now, he has to catch up. Like, because think about it, if he just took a plane right today and he got there, he already had the plan of this is going to be my training camp. Guess what? It's not your training camp, but you should be in training camp right now. Now is everybody planning now.
The other bullshit.
Where's the Spartan partner going to come? Now, right now, is the unstructured, and that's what they feel that they've been having problems with. And they're going into this. Let's be fair. They're going into this fight with Arnold Barbosa in the training camp. Not in the beginning, not having a structure right now because the structure that you thought is not there.
Yeah, where they gonna exactly? Where's everybody gonna come from to get that work that you need?
Because Barbosa's coming off 24 rounds. He had two fights already where he went 12 rounds. He didn't really take punishment like that. He's coming in sharp. Teo, on the other hand, is coming off of a layoff, right? From two previous fights, he didn't have that much sparring, and he's coming into this right now without a real solid camp. He's in shape physically, yeah, but boxing shape is different. You know, getting in the ring and seeing punches.
I agree with that.
He's not sparring right now. I don't know who he's going to spar with. I did hear him say that he's going to go to Florida to work over there with his coach. And not to knock his coach, right? Because that's real. And I'm not talking about his dad. I'm talking about the other guy. That's his coach from the amateurs. You want coaches that's going to help you get better in the pros. He did a great job with them in the amateurs. It's time to evolve. Teo, from what I noticed, watching him fight, his best work is when he's in the middle of the ring, boxing, counter-punching. When he goes forward, we've seen the flaws. When he goes back with Claggett, I've seen the flaws. He puts himself, he kind of reminds me of what Miguel Cotto was doing doing the Margarito fight. After that, he changed it when he got with the Cuban. He stays on the ropes too much and takes punishment on the ropes. That's not good. Now, with Barbosa, he's going to have a solid training camp. He's going to need solid sparring. And he's going to need to work on cutting the ring off because everybody believes that's the blueprint. Barbosa's shown that he's gotten better, fighting with long distance, fighting with range. And like I said, man, you know, my thing is this. I feel like this is going to be a good performance for Teo because the motivation is there. He's fighting in New York City, Times Square. A lot of people are trying to label him as a punk. So he got something to prove right now, right? But the training camp got to start already, bro. That's it. No more dancing with the stars. No more this promoting. Nah, man. Get to business. Just get in camp. Let's get this job done. Because right now, this is the fight that's going to make or break him as of right now.
I'm tired of the narrative that he can't cut the ring off. When we damn well know we saw these two fuckers fight differently. We saw these two fuckers fight different. We saw these two fuckers who ran around the ring fight differently. Nobody was going to cut the ring off on those guys. Nobody. When you're running, you're running. You're not going to cut the ring off.
You don't hold your fighters accountable, bro. I'm telling you. You know, you just.
I'm telling you that nobody's gonna. Did those two guys fight the same way this time around?
No. But the point is, and I don't want to get into the conversation about him cutting the ring off and all that. But no, a fighter that knows how to cut the ring off would have made it work more effectively. Where they would have wiped those guys out. Maybe they wouldn't have stopped them because they ran so much, but they would have lost 12-0. Try that with Canelo. Try that with Better Beers. Try that with Triple G. Try that with Chavez Sr. And see how that works. But that's neither here nor there, bro. All I'm saying is I want to see Teo getting back in camp. Hopefully get some real good sparring, bro. Because he was gonna get that with Reynoso's camp.
He definitely needs a solid gym. I don't know.
Not a gym, a solid camp.
A gym with some killers in there. We need a group of people. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gym that's packed. A Garcia gym that's packed with a whole bunch of motherfuckers that can give you some work.
Yeah, but like you said, but like what Punch said about Garcia in the gym, I like Garcia, right? Because Garcia's gonna bring the jab out of him. Garcia's not a defensive trainer, but he'll teach you how to jab. But Garcia, like Punch said, he got too many people over there. Too many people over there right now. You know what I'm saying? So
but he makes it work. How many champions has he got going on right now?
I mean, he got a lot of guys over there, bro. You know how they are.
That's what I'm saying. Joel Diaz is, I don't know, why doesn't Teo bring him into camp?
Who?
Even if going to Robert Garcia is not a good idea. You know why? Because Robert Garcia is with Jose Ramirez, right?
Right.
Exactly. Jose Ramirez is great friends with Arnold Barbosa.
Got you. All right. Well, that makes sense with that. But el hombre that trained with Charlo, man, Joel Diaz, right?
And remember, Jose Ramirez Rick is the manager of Jose Ramirez at Arnold Barbosa. So he was gonna imagine Teofimo Lopez with Robert Garcia training with Jose Ramirez. He's gonna tell Rick.
I thought he got rid of Rick Nigerian. One of them got rid of Rick. I thought.
I thought so too, but I see Rick promoting Arnold Barbosa.
Oh, really? So they kind of dressed up again.
If you look at him on Instagram, he leaves his messages.
Yeah, I don't follow him. He blocked me a long time ago.
He's cool, man. He's cool.
Pero el que estaba training with Charlo, man, Joel Diaz, right? That's his name.
Juan Guzman.
Guzman, my fault.
That's another great coach right there.
That's a coach that I would like to have Tio train with.
Exactly. See, those are the coaches right there that, for me, is like, all right, he's athletic. He's about footwork, defense, fighting on the back foot, fighting on the inside, slip, athletic. That's the type of coach that I could see with Tio.
I like that. I like Guzman, bro.
In all reality, I liked the name, but I liked the thought of Tio training with Canelo Alvarez. Is what for me personally, and I told Teofimo Lopez, it wasn't about that. I think that Eddy Reynoso is a good fit for you. I think that you training with Canelo Alvarez and soaking all the knowledge and probably he could teach you the inside game. That looked good, but just like he said, just like I heard Luis Netty said about Eddy Reynoso said that he trains his fighters like Canelo Alvarez, not throwing a lot of punches and stuff like that. That wouldn't work with Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion. Wouldn't work.
I mean, he wouldn't change. He wouldn't have to change his style because Canelo is more of a flat-footed fighter. But he could pick up some. He could pick up some things from Canelo. How to come forward, bending at the waist, moving his head without moving too much when he's out of place, cutting the ring off. Those are things that he can pick up from Canelo whenever you see how when guys.
You heard what he said though. He said that he was not gonna. That he had a schedule. And he was not going to be training alongside with Canelo Alvarez. And he said today, like 20 minutes ago, that's not what he wanted. He wanted to be training with Canelo Alvarez. That was my thing. If I'm going to train with you, I'm going to train in Canelo Alvarez camp.
He wanted to be a sponge, basically. I got you. Yeah, you're right. Because he did say that.
He wanted to be in the ring with Canelo and bags, when they're hitting the bag side by side and whatnot. I get what he's trying to do.
No, yeah. The thing that I like what Canelo does when he cuts the ring off, when he's fighting somebody that's moving and they're circling to their right, Canelo cuts them off and rakes them with that right hook to the body. Whenever they're trying to go to their right, when they go to the left, he goes to that left hook to the head. And these are things that Tio could use his feints, when Canelo uses his feint. He does the pull uppercut to the body. That's another move Tio can learn right there.
The thing is, everybody's a different way of learning. The way you absorb things. Maybe Tio it needs to be, hands-on, visually with Canelo to absorb that, right? You know what I mean? Instead of somebody just telling you. And everybody's different, bro. Everybody's very different on the way they absorb knowledge. And maybe Tio, being hands-on with Canelo would have been the way he can emulate what he's doing.
That's he was looking forward to sparring with him too. He was looking forward to sparring with him, but yeah, but
that's what I mean. So now it's like almost like it's like starting from scratch, because think about this was a plan for months.
Yeah, well,
plan for months. So now it's time to enter training camp, and now oh shit!
Y ahora qué? Right.
I gotta go. Okay, now we're gonna train to the East Coast. It was supposed to be in the West Coast right now. Change the time. Now it's trying to get new sparring partners. Who's gonna pay for it? Is Top Rank gonna pay for his camp fee, or he's gonna come out of pocket because he's gonna be in a Turkey Out Shake card? You know what I'm saying? Because if Tio got to pay for, now it's gonna be a whole different type of camp. I don't know. See, I should have asked that question as well. Is Top Rank going to be paying for the camp fee, or this is because you were on a Fatal Fury?
Well, we could have an IOU on that. I'm sure of it, because that day is going to be a nice payday. So I'm sure that whoever he if he wants to go to someone of recognition that charges a decent fee for their camp and shit, they'll take an IOU and a contract for that. If not, man, I don't know where else could he go?
He's gonna have to stick it out with it. He's just gonna have to stick.
He's gonna have to do the same thing he did for the Josh Taylor fight.
He's gonna have to stick it out with what he got right now. The point is, the difference is they got to get to camp ASAP. They got to go in there and bring in the sparring, and that's that. End of story. And
that's a problem with you. You don't. No, there's no sparring team, bro.
Well, they got to. I don't know what to tell you, man. All I'm saying is this: for me, the best he looked ever. This might sound a lot of odd for me. His best performance was, even though it was only 2 rounds, was the Comey performance, because that was the performance where he showed fundamentals. He was jabbing, he was flicking the jab, he was feinting the jab, he was check hooking off the jab. Everything was set up for the jab. when he was jabbing Comey, Comey kept trying to come over the jab with the right. Teal caught onto it, started rolling underneath, and then eventually he threw the right hand with him and threw it with his head off the line. Why? Because everything started with the jab. He wasn't going in there and trying to just shoulder roll right off the rip. He was sticking the jab, and then he was feinting the jab. He was throwing it with his head off the line. He was hooking off it. For me, that was his best performance. And I would like to see Joey Gamache back as well with him if he can't get nobody else. Because Joey already shown that
Yeah, but where's Joey Gamache? Bro, if he only had magic with Tio, nobody else.
Forget about that. What he did.
He just trained with this who he was with. He was in the card. I seen him in the corner like a couple of weeks ago. He was in
I haven't seen him punch. That's why I'm like,
I know he was in the corner of who's the fighter?
The heavyweight guy.
Fighter. I seen him a couple of weeks ago.
Otto Valin, he trained for him. I know that.
Tio should bring in those 2 Dominican kids, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're going by Joey Gamache because what he did with Vasily Lomachenko. The reason why it worked so good with Joey Gamache is because Joey Gamache used to train with Vasily Lomachenko.
No, I'm talking about what he did with Comey.
Don't get it twisted that he's like the treasure. The reason why he did good, he only was with 2 fights.
I wasn't even talking about the Loma fight. The Comey fight, he showed great fundamentals. He was jabbing like I never seen him jab before. He was feinting the jab.
Yeah, he was only with his father versus Josh Taylor.
Yeah, but I was Josh Taylor. And let's be realistic. Now we got to question what version of Josh Taylor was that, because since then he looked. I mean, I'm not trying to diminish the win, but let's face it, Josh Taylor.
It was a good fight.
He was gone for 2 years. He had a broken foot. He came off of a fight where he looked like he lost, and then he came back
for 2 years. He was not out for 2 years.
Hey, who?
And then he got beat up by He got beat up
for 24 months, bro. He was out for 16 to 17 weeks.
Yeah, but then after they turned around and got beaten up pillar to post by this guy who got beat by Barbosa. Not to diminish it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's exactly, so don't diminish it. It was the undisputed Josh Taylor.
Hey, who's training Bivol, man? In San Diego.
I don't know. But mind, he's gonna be in the East Coast. So
you know, we should have asked him. Punch. You should have asked him if him and Devin Haney had a conversation when they was on that plane together.
Probably.
I told you. Yeah, I was telling. I know you wasn't reading it, but I sent that in the chat.
I know. I know certain things, but they gonna have to.
It's not the first time that they chat with each other, man. You've seen them at the fights, and
they have a cordial. Listen, before everything, they have a cordial thing with each other. They came up with each other, even on Tyson's show when Tio called Devin.
Man,
I put in the members later on.
When he called Devin on the chat when he was with Tyson, when Devin picked up, they were friendly at first, and then they started talking to him, and Senior started going at it. You know what I mean?
It's competition.
Exactly. They gotta sell each other in the public image. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to.
Put it this way: when Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, the first guy that called him was Devin Haney.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when he beat Lomachenko at the time, Tio had
competition and in the trash talking, of course. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta also remember that a lot of initiation wasn't too much of a like the total disrespect wasn't really the Devin Haney side. It was, Senior sparked it up. Yeah, pussy. We beat the fuck out of him in sparring, and there was supposed to be a sparring that between the fathers. They kept it on the reps and never talk about it in public. And Senior talked about it in public, the second sparring and shit like that. So I think that all gloves was off, but at the end of the day, man. They respect each other. They known each other for a while. It's all competitive right now. It's all competitive. You know what I'm saying? All competitive. They don't hate each other. I think that the fans and if they glued also to social media and because think about it, they will shit on Tio to uplift Devin. They will shit on Devin to uplift Tio. So
right, the fans and the media got involved with that shit too, and so
then they're young enough to be on social media and they see it, and then they get affected by the channels, by the accounts, by the people, and then but in the end of the day, they respect each other. They know each other so long. It's like Devin. Look at Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. They didn't even go at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that Devin Haney in his heart knows Ryan Garcia, they be like, yo, I ain't cheated you. Come on, man. We came up together, bro. We fought 6. You really think I needed a cheater? You really think I needed a cheater to fight you, bro? We've been fighting since 10, 11 years old, bro.
Yeah, but because of the business, he's got to save face with that. And so that's how I get it. I mean, yeah, you can tell that all these motherfuckers, bro, when they're all said and done, they're going to be abrazos y besos, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like one time, remember when Shakur Stevenson was on Mill City, and he was like, yo, I just finished talking to Teofimo Lopez 30 minutes ago. We talked for an hour. So Shakur is like, yo, why you going out there talking all this stuff? Like, I never heard Shakur talk shit about Teo before Teo was saying things about Shakur, not publicly.
No, there's a line of respect between them.
Yeah, there's a lot of respect with them. You know what I mean? Like I said, they all came up with each other. Gary Antoine Russell speaks very highly of Teo, and like
because
I said,
he came up there because he came with the scene with Russell Senior.
Even when I went down to Bosie's, even though I ain't gonna lie to you, they don't like Teo in Philadelphia at all. None of the Puerto Ricans, the Morenos, none of them. But Bosie and Jerron, I can't say that about them. Bosie and Jerron have a lot of respect for Teo. They spoke very highly of Teo and Teo Senior because they've been around them also.
It's because they don't. There's other people that want to keep it and don't want to keep it honest, that they're getting emotional as well. Like I think people was forgetting about the nature of the sport. Like, there's gonna be some competition. There's gonna be trash talking. Yo, I don't like Teo. Come on, man. If you've been knowing Teo for that long, you know why Teo was doing it. It's almost like with Shakur Stevenson in the interview when he said, "Man, stop being a racist. You're not even racist." You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson is Shakur Stevenson in that interview is almost like, come on, Teo, that ain't even, you stop being racist. Like, you know it, so stop portraying it. Don't make it look cool on you. You know what I'm saying? He's saying you're looking corny because he knows him.
Porter and none of the guys on this podcast even mentioned that to him. Like, they know Teo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's funny is that sometimes Teo does things and it comes off as a different perspective of what his intentions were. Like that tweet that he did with that kid Herrera that he did today, and he did it like that. That's the type of shit I'm on. I'm calling guys out, but then Shakur took it like, oh, you trying to flame me?
Yeah. Like, I didn't know he said it today. I don't even know who that guy is. I just like the way that he said it. Like, I don't know that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Emulating who's he emulating? Mayorga, I think he was, right?
I said that we need that. We need that type of machismo, like that Mayorga.
Yo, Punch, is that dude Dominican, by the way?
Huh?
He's Cuban.
I think he's Cuban.
Oh, man. I remember all your past videos, you always talk about you wish you guys had a Dominican that would talk like that. When I first seen that dude talk, I was Dominican. I said, damn, that's the kind of guy that
I wish a fight of any Spanish fighter that is not good with the English, that you know what I'm saying, that you could promote yourself not knowing how to speak that
greasy like a motherfucker, bro. That dude is straight up favela style shit, bro.
That shit is always funny though. That when you see a Spanish guy, it's always funny. Like them trying to speak English, but that I want to fucker you up and share. You know,
hey, he lives in Dubai, man. He lives in Dubai. That kid.
Yeah. Well, Teo right now is on a legendary run as far as promoting himself. Like, I could give you the whole timetable. They said that he ran through probably Sexy Red, right? They got him DMing. They got a DM and Coley Ray. She's pregnant. Those are pregnant yams right there. God forgive me for saying that. He DMing Coley Ray, and then he out here with the Spanish Salsera chick. And he's smacking up Arnold Barboza, right? And then he's with this other, Teo do right now. All he got to do right now. This is where he got to capitalize and win emphatically right now. Capitalize over.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. Low knows the difference between him doing that and the difference between other people. Like Floyd had a fucking team, so he could put something out there, and now they market that shit for him. Teo was doing it and marketing himself.
Yeah, he's hands-on doing it.
That and for me, in my opinion, I owe it, and I always say this, and I say to Teo, and I say to people, and like, he needs a team to trust. Trust a team. 3, 4, 2 people that's going to handle these other aspects.
I agree, man. Some of us more know shit than probably he understands. Is going out there with the perception.
And I say this: it's not even about money. It's not even about money. If it generates money later, you just gotta have. Don't care about that. You're gonna have to pay or none of that. You gotta have a.
You gotta have that person that just, hey, man, lo estoy haciendo because you're my bro, man, and that's it.
Yeah, man.
And if it generates money, then of course, then you gotta be honorable and be like, yo, you was helping boom boom and hit him off.
Ni esperado. You know what I mean? The person who's gonna do that doesn't even expect it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, it happens, and no time being. You're doing it because you love the game, you love the shit, and you know you're appreciative of this young man.
But then
You
it's
know,
time consuming because other people got family, they got their time as well. So it's I yo, I appreciate Doma, I appreciate you and things like that. But you need a team. You do need a team.
So, Punch, real quick. So you said that because he doesn't have an actual camp right now, that's gonna make it harder for him to get real good sparring, right?
Yep.
Because in all, you know why? Because in all actuality, a team handles that. Tio should not be handling who I'm gonna get for sparring and stuff like that. That's a team. Eddy Reynoso handles can't shit. Every team, every trainer, like Boots, where his father will be like, you know, Dad, let's have him, and then let's orchestrate this. No, the only thing you got to worry about is training, waking up, dieting,
be on time,
and be on time. That's it. And if you don't got that right now, if Eddy Reynoso was that, and it was planned to be that, now you resulting back. Maybe Teofimo Lopez Sr. wasn't ready to put all that weight in because he was gonna have Eddy Reynoso, and he already have people set for
right?
Now is
so
okay.
Maybe this was a bad move then, because if that's the case, forget about where you fighting at. It's about your strengthening your chances of winning. Maybe he should have went out there with them and fought out there in Saudi and get through the whole training camp. Because at the end of the day, all the promotion is fine. You fight in New York City, but if you're not going to be properly prepared, you're fighting a top 5 junior welterweight who's been sleeping, dreaming, breathing Tio for 3 years with momentum, who has gotten better. You need sparring for this. This is not Claggett. This is not Jermaine Ortiz, bro. Jermaine Ortiz made life and death the other day with a, you know.
You need that camp that you preparing for Loma.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Not playing around now. He needs a camp, and he needs that schedule pronto.
Yeah.
I mean, a schedule by tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. No more fuck tomorrow. That's it.
Like the East Coast, who can he pick up? Like what? The Elvis Crespo or kid? Or what is his name? Elvis.
That's not happening, bro. It's something we're gonna have to just accept. HLD. He ain't training with nobody else right now. He got his dad. He got Milton. Right now, they got to build a team with.
We're talking about the sparring.
Sparring. I don't know what you know.
That's what I'm saying. They won the East Coast.
His father Milton got a but whatever sparring they're gonna hire. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. They got to come up with, like, right now, and this is what I mean. If Tio right now, look, Tio's chilling with Flacca and stuff like that. He went out there thinking he's gonna be training. So right now, this is a dead day. Right now, his team should be setting a schedule. They should not be waiting on Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez just come back to the East Coast and say, yo, Tio, this is the schedule. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna the 3 days. We're gonna be waking up at 7. Whatever you're gonna be running. Then we're gonna go swimming. We got sparring in the night and stuff like. It's not Tio coming back and taking a plane. These guys got to be ready. And if these guys ain't ready, that's a team.
Yeah, man. You know what? That would have been a good move for him to go out there, because Jose Guzman, a New York City trainer, Boricua, I know him good, and that's also Tio's homeboy. He comes to New York and hangs out with Jose when he comes to the city. And Jose got a lot of good young fighters that Tio could be sparring with. One of Jose's fighters is right now sparring with Canelo Alvarez. He's out there in Dubai. I follow him on Instagram. He about to see more so from me. He's out there sparring with Canelo, and he also fought this guy, the guy Canelo's fighting. He fought him about 2 or 3 fights ago, and he's out there. He got a lot of guys that Tio could get work with. Like, they got to get it together. That's it. You in Florida, you go to get some good Cuban work out there. You know what I mean? You know, his team is the one that got to go out there and get these guys, not Tio. They got to do that.
So basically, Senior is not good at the logistic part of this, of the management part when it comes to that, to doing that. He's the hands-on guy, but the logistics of putting everything together is the structure, like we were saying earlier, is where he kind of lacks that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. Yeah, that because remember that's what he said until if
man,
you gonna need now McCroy is gonna have to be that guy. And if McCroy's not gonna do it, it's gonna be Tio himself that's gonna be doing that, and then doing the marketing, and then
that's too much. That's too much.
You're not beating Barboza with no sparring, bro. This is a real camp. You gotta have. He needs a real camp, bro. He has a
good 4 weeks of sparring, man. That's all I know.
He hasn't fought in over a year. It's gonna be over a year by the time you get or close to a year. And this guy's fresh coming off of 2 solid fights against 2, one of them high level and one of them a former world champion, bro. He gotta lock in, bro. This is the fight to make a statement right now. This is the one. Even though Barboza is not like a big favorite, but out of everybody, all the experts, if they're picking a fight that there's gonna be most likely an upset, they're all picking Teo to lose. Like Teo has the most chances to lose out of all of them. And I disagree. I think
Haney does.
No. I think Ryan might get slept. Ryan got no. I've never been impressed with him. And Ryan's not crazy right now. I like crazy Ryan. This super polite Ryan, nah, he might. I don't care about that fight anyway right now. The point I'm trying to say is that everybody's down Teo, right? Even though Teo is not the underdog, a lot of people are looking at him like the underdog. And I like what he said. I want people to bet against me. That's the Teo that we like when he's fighting with that motivation. But it got to show in the gym. It got to show in the gym, bro.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
you his friend, you know him personally, bro. If you're his friend, call that nigga up. Let everything we talking about right now, let him know this, bro, for real. Let him know this, my nigga. Don't let this go.
I just gotta execute what's in opinion. You gotta execute the opinion. You know
I would tell him this, right? I would tell him this straight up, man. I'm the type of friend, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I might not do it in front of people and embarrass you, but if you do something that I don't like, that feels out of pocket afterwards.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because we're kind of seeing a lot of the extra that we saw leading into the Cambosos fight right now.
Yeah. But the Cambosos fight was different, you know. Yeah, health issues
But
and all
there's a
that.
lot of other issues. We get it. But I'm saying there's a lot of outside stuff.
Yeah, like it all makes sense to me now. Like the Steve
Claggett locked in. You know what I mean?
He sparred with Steve Claggett. No wonder why it makes sense. No wonder why he was getting touched so much. He didn't have punches coming at him actively. No wonder why he didn't look too great against Jermaine Ortiz. Even though he won those fights, but he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't have no sparring.
Yeah, the sparring is killing me. That I hear that he's not having good sparring.
That's not good, bro. And he always used to spar. You see old footage of Teo in the past. You can go through YouTube and run through an archive of Teofimo sparring. And this is when he was icing niggas, bro. This is what he was putting.
I think he's in shape right now. That all he needs to do is just spar.
Yeah, you gotta get the punches coming at you.
He don't need no fat camp. He got 8 weeks, and everything has to be technical. I'm not going to say
exactly
blow yourself up, and you know what I'm saying, but because you still got to be strategic about how you spar and stuff like that. But
tape,
I think
and
game plan and be sharp. That's all.
Forget about interviews and all that, bro. Forget about marketing. Forget about all that. Get into camp. All that shit is done. You did what you did. You smacked this dude up. You danced with the salsera. That's it.
We can market over the summer.
Yeah, but that's it, man. It's time. Yo, Punch, are you gonna be there that day? Are you trying to be there, or are you gonna watch it at home?
I mean, I don't even know the structure of how things is gonna be facilitated.
It's only 300 VIP members, and everybody else first come first serve.
I got an idea for us, bro. It's gonna be right there in Times Square where they have the steps at. Those red steps, I'm assuming that's gonna be like for VIPs and stuff, but then everything is around on 47th in Broadway, Times Square. There's a Mexican bar called Dos Caminos. It's a Mexican restaurant bar. If we had a group of us, we go there and make reservations and get a little spot table right there by the window. We live. We can see it out there and then still order a pay-per-view on the phone and have it right there. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to stand outside and be around all those people. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I mean?
You're not trying to do that, man. You don't want the homeless guy,
But anyway, yo, man, let's get this one on. I want to fucking edit the part with the Eddy Reynoso, and I want to put some more videos up and shit like that.
Copy, man.
Good looking out, man. Good looking out, y'all. HLD, Low Nose Box, and everybody in the chat. Love y'all. Teofimo Lopez for showing love. La Flaca, go follow La Flaca as well. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.
Stay up, bro.